friends, enemies, exes, ops, stalkers, clout chasers, and anyone else I might be forgetting. I'll let Lil Wayne do the talking for me. Welcome back to Taylor Television, guys. A new version of myself because my whole life fell apart again, which is a whole reason for this channel because that kept the whole subject of my channel is how I repaired my life after it kept falling apart because I was making all these really bad decisions because I like hated myself, blah blah blah, stuff like that. And I always talk about how healing is kind of a spiral and how the same problems coming up over and over again. Things will come up in your life over and over again until you finally heal them. And them coming up again doesn't mean you're being punished. It doesn't mean you didn't do a good job healing. It just is the universe's way to help you know where there's still work to be done. Hey, Red, what's up? Hey, what in the world? Hey, Ryan, guys, thank you so much. I'm sorry I haven't responded to the comments on my YouTube channel this week. When I tell you I had a nervous breakdown, I literally mean I almost ended up in the hospital. So I just had to really focus on my mental health this week, and I will reply to all those comments because I do appreciate them so much, and they really helped me get through this week. So thank you guys so much. Nana Blue, yo, thank you. Yeah, I got it done. I got it cut, and then yesterday was hair wash day for the first time. So it was like so filthy because I really, really like put so much oil in it after I got it colored, but nice and healthy and fresh, right? Look at how much of my widow's peak has grown with I have an extreme hair growth routine that I'm going to share with you guys. So subscribe if you need that. But all that's new. I literally have another line of hair. Michelle, hey guys, it's okay. Don't be sorry, right? Things don't happen to us, they happen for us. And I am a really strong believer in this. And I am going through a situation where I am stepping into myself for the first time in my life. And it started when I filmed that video last March about hating myself. And as much as so much of this has been uncomfortable, like you literally have no idea what it took me to show up live for you today. First of all, mentally, but even in getting these lights set up, everything broke. I knocked over my orchid, right? This is a story I wanted to share with you guys because I think there's a lesson in it, right? I think it's a symbol, right? So I'm trying to get started on my live stream and I'm wearing blue light glasses because this shit fucks me up all day. So I need to protect my eyes so I can sleep at night. Good morning. Hey, Angel. Thank you. Yes, I wash my hair. My hair wash day is always right before I stream because I stream Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday if you're new to the channel. If you're not, welcome back. Thank you for being here with me. If you're new, I'm creating my own world, living inside of it and showing you how to do the same thing. So my beautiful orchid cracks and breaks and I'm like, great. So these are the broken flowers, right? But guys, instead of getting frustrated and giving up, I realized, yo, I was making Dylan's boutonniere. Dylan's going to the junior prom tonight. Hello, I was going to have to go outside and pick flowers. Now I have flowers for Dylan's boutonniere. So you guys understand. Sometimes frustrating, rage-inspiring things are actually conspiring to help expose you to your own strength. Anne-Marie, thank you so much for your comments this week. My week was fucked. One of the worst weeks of my entire life. I would say what I went through this week was probably on par with my divorces. So this was a very challenging week. I won't say it was a bad week because I think I did a lot of personal growth and I learned a lot about myself and about my relationships, and it was very hard and bad. Thanks, Jade. Yeah, I have a very optimistic personality. If there's one thing you can say about me, it's that I'm blonde. If there's a second thing you could say about me, it's that I'm optimistic. You can't, when your life falls apart over and over and over and over again, it's really the last thing you have. You know, I was listening to a podcast yesterday and they were talking about how hope was the last thing in Pandora's box. I don't wear glasses. These are blue light glasses, Killer Bean. Promise tonight. Let's get that made now. Yeah, girl, tinkering is the best. Long time no see. Remember me, Rocket? I honestly don't. Good morning to everybody. Thank you guys so much for being here. You have no idea how much strength your comments gave me this week. Can't beat orchids for a boutonniere, right? Making things out of things. Shuriken Zone, Tebow, what's up? You seem like you're doing better. I'm just glad you're okay now. Yeah, you shouldn't feel so bad. I trip over my own shadow. Also bump into furniture. Yes, I don't feel bad. It's just I'm in the middle of renovating my house and raising 2 teenagers by myself. And there's actually not any clear space to walk through, to the point where I have bruises all over my legs. So my nervous system, from having to do parkour and American Ninja Challenge just to, you know, get a load of laundry done, is driving me out of my mind, because my nervous system is absolutely fucking fried at this point. So I'm just like a different version of myself right now. You always find a way through it. You did. You look so good today. You're happy. You're smiling. You're doing the damn thing. Anne Marie. Today was supposed to be a food prep day, and I woke up to leaving my oven on all night and using the last of my gas tank. Apparently, I stopped getting automatic renewals because hot girls save money. When the gas company comes and tops your propane tank up, you know, every couple of months or whatever, you're paying top dollar for under a certain amount of propane, you know? So I was like, fuck it, I'll let this shit run out and then you can fill it up for the cheapest price. I'll go a couple days without propane if I need to. Well, if I hadn't left my oven on last night, I would have been fine, because apparently the delivery date was the 11th. But today I was supposed to food prep and I ran out of gas. But yo, I had an issue with my oven when my ex was here with his kids, and I cooked for a family of 6 on a fucking hot plate. So I have my air fryer, and I thought of you, Anne, because I remember that your oven wasn't there yet. And so I thought maybe it would actually be fun to still meal prep, to show you guys that you don't even need an oven to do this stuff, you know? Wait, this t-shirt boy doing something. Yeah, Vishal. Not for you though. Don't take offense. It's just tour merch. But yeah, so I don't feel so bad. It's just my mental health is being tested very right now, to a very extreme extent. And so every little thing that happens is the last straw. Every straw is the last straw, because my back has had a lot of straw on it for 40 years. I'm about to turn 40. Hey, Taylor, were you late? Not understanding the time zone. No, I wasn't late. Hey, Terry, what's up? I think I came on at 9:47. No, let's see, it's been 7 minutes in. So yeah, I was 8 minutes late, I think, maybe, or something like that, but not meaningfully. The time is approximate, because everything was falling apart behind me, like I've been describing. I don't know if your volume's on or what. Hey, Terry, what's up? Also, and they also charge out the ass for all the delivery fees. I don't think I do get a delivery fee, but I could be wrong, Michelle. But guys, April has been the month of inner clarity and organization and focus. Oh, I forgot to take a picture of that because I wanted to be able to erase it to show you guys some stuff, but that's okay. I have made so much progress. I'm really excited to share with you guys everything I've been doing. I'm going to set a poll so you guys can decide what I do today. And I'm just really not going to put any pressure on myself for this to be a good stream, because I am barely hanging on right now. Instapot. I have my Instapot too. Exactly. So I was supposed to meal prep. So I do this thing where I cook for the first couple of weeks of every month, and I'm a little off that schedule right now because my life has fallen apart. But I was supposed to make beef stroganoff today, like a big old batch of it. My whole fridge is filled with mushrooms and beef. And Arby's? Fuck Arby's. I got the beef. The roast beef, like all you guys like to say when you troll me for calling me a whore and stuff. That's funny. You wish you knew. You wish you knew if it looked like roast beef, bitch. Anyway, I got a bunch of organic grass-fed ground beef in the fridge. I got a bunch of mushrooms, and I got a fucking dream. No, but for real, I also have a bunch of ground turkey in the fridge. And so I was supposed to make a bunch of meatballs for Italian. Oh, and I have a huge pot of fresh chicken stock. So I was supposed to make a bunch of meatballs for Italian wedding soup. I was supposed to make that beef stroganoff, but there's nothing stopping me. Like you said, Sam? Can I call you Sam? Just don't call me late for dinner. So I can make the stroganoff in the Instapot for sure, and then, or probably even the slow cooker if I was willing to go up to the attic. But last time I went up to the attic, I found out that my roof is rotting off, so that was cool. I don't think I'm gonna go up there, but we can use the Instapot for the stroganoff, and then I can use my hot plate. Oh, and I can use the air fryer for my meatballs to put in the soup, because I'm going to freeze big bags of meatballs. And then when I'm ready to prepare my Italian wedding soup that I have meal planned out, you guys really helped me with my meal plan. You gave me so many good ideas for recipes. My master notebook I must have left upstairs when I went up there looking for my blue light glasses. Let me see if I can find my notebook so I can tell you guys Nah, we'll get it when we go upstairs. It is what it is. So, yeah, I thought it was kind of cool. Like maybe we should still do meal prep so people can see that they can do it with a, you don't even need a stove to do this stuff, guys, but you do need a very big freezer. Covered and smelled like oil and propane. Okay, sorry, I gotta catch up on the chat. Thank you guys for being here. Okay, Sam, cool. You've been super busy. Me too, Dangerous. Hey, Emily, what's up? Jesus Christ is the King of all kings. Yes, bro. Yes, for sure. I walked outside because I was cleaning. I'm walking up them steps. I stubbed my toe and fell up the steps, busted my toe open, messed up my whole pedicure, and it hurt. Yeah, Anne-Marie, that's the kind of stuff that will happen to us when we're trying to elevate our lives. I've read this book called The Big Leap, and my hypnotherapist has really helped open my eyes to how much subconscious resistance we can have to change and the ways that it manifests sometimes. I have dropped every single thing I've touched for the last month. I have propane. They charge almost $80. Oh, yeah. We don't have anything like that. I don't. It cost me $100 a year to get my tank filled. So whether or not there's a fee in there, that's something an even better version of me will be able to sort out. I'm just working right now on base level getting my bills paid. I got my truck inspected for the first time in 2 years. I have such a good aura and I use my face card. I've been getting away with not having my truck inspected for 2 fucking years. It's all energy, guys. Exactly. The hot plate, the air fryer save you, but you're smiling. That's all I want to see. Hell yeah. And even if I wasn't, I know you'd still be happy. You'd be amazed what you really don't need. I haven't had a microwave for 9 years. I went 5 years microwave free. I won't give up, Charles. That's the whole point of my channel. You're awesome, girl. Keep up the great work. Definitely pays off. It really does. Thank you, Saranjit. I've had the hardest week of my life. My dad and my pop, he had his own business. He did heating. They subcontracted for an oil company, and that's what they did my whole life. That's what they did. That's awesome. I am talking to the hottest guy. Guess what, Anne? I'm not going to talk about dating. I'm only going to talk about my dating life and my members only because Anne gave me that idea, and it's smart. But I am talking to the hottest guy I've ever talked to. Literally, I had a hot-ass guy. If you know who Tommy Fury is, I had Tommy Fury as a background on my phone for a while. This guy could literally be his twin. It's insane. And he's an oil delivery man. I was like, that's so fucking hot. I'll be in and out, Bone. It's good to see you streaming, hanging in there. I salute you. I salute you back. Life's tough as shit, but it's all good, guys. It's for us. It's for us to find the strength that we didn't know we had. A contractor to fix what you found. It might not be as bad as you think. Oh yeah, it is. It definitely is. The entire roof has black, so I know that my roof might be original. But it's okay. It's fine because I don't have to fix it until it gets really bad. But like, I was just kind of saying that it was just like, oh, I'll add that to the list because I'm in the middle of renovating the whole house, which you guys are about to see the whole thing of, but in real videos because I want that to be in a normal structure so that more people can find it. Covered and smelled like oil. That smell, yes, I actually love that smell though, and that reminds me of how my dad used to smell when he worked on the boat. I love you too, DC. Just a question, what profession will you never date? Lineman, electrical power line lineman. I like your spectacles. You look really balanced today. How are you? Thank you. I cleared out a lot of trauma this week. Hey, 8 Ball. Guys, thank you so much to my members. I'm going to start my book club for this book, Limitless, and we are going to have, members only are going to have access to my book club. Where's the book? Probably next to my bed. Even check this out, guys. Right? This is the book Limitless, guys. Remember I told you that my goal for April was to get off my phone and to start reading because I had literally lost my ability to read. I was on Ritalin that I actually don't need, turns out, once I was able to like disconnect and really get clear with like the feelings in myself. Hey, happy Friday. I'm starting my drinking bender right now. Okay, quality 42. I don't judge. Hey, whatever works and whatever makes you feel good. BTS, I love you too. W Phil. Hey, thanks for the happy poop. I didn't see it, but thank you. I see it in the chat, but I missed it on the screen. I'm sorry. You want to be famous, Paigey Wagey. Manifest it. Guy sent you happy poop. He did. Thank you. I've been having some happy poops lately because I stopped binge eating at night. You really have the cutest sweatpants. Thank you. These ones are bleached on the back. They're all from Brandy. They're all one size. And you know, I lost about 10 pounds at least, but can you see that these are like bleach stained in the back somewhere? I don't give a fuck. Right there. I guess I put them in with whites and the bleach emptied out right where they were in the laundry machine. So that's for you guys. That's for my members, okay? But anyway. Yo, George, what's up? I was watching one of you were subscriber only. You're wearing cherry pajamas. You showed your whole drawer of your sweatpants, how you keep them. That's a space saver, how you fold. That comes from Marie Kondo's book, the life-changing magic of tidying up or whatever. Like, She's annoying as fuck, but low key, everything has a way it's supposed to be folded. Let me show you my tank tops. That was part of my March month of home organization. I'll just show you guys right here. I finally figured out how to fold hoodies, guys. I finally figured out how to fold hoodies. Anyway, I have very bad ADHD, so excuse me, but this is a book for the book club, and I got a reading light, but look, check it out. I never used it yet. Hold on. I charged it. Guys, look, it's a red light reading light. It's red light, so there's no blue light coming from it, so you can read. You can't tell it's red, but maybe on my hand you can. And yeah, I don't know. So anyway, this is the book for the book club. This book has changed my entire life, and I reclaimed my attention span to be able to read, and now I can't get enough of it. I've just been reading and reading. I have a bunch of new books I want to show you guys today. But anyway, look. This is the way that my tank tops get folded, and then they all sit perfectly. So she teaches you in the life-changing art or whatever of tidying up. Everything has a way that it should be folded. So even like these pajama pants, I would usually just fold them flat, but look how much space that's going to take up. But instead, now I fold them like that, you know? So like that. Oops, like that. Oops, like that. Oops, like that. Brrr, blah, blah. Hold on. I have a little bit of OCD, and they are not folded the same way, so we're going to fix that. So what is it, like that? Yeah, see, I'm still learning, but anyway, see, look, that's better. That's better. And then this is my old merch shirt from when my name used to be Bay Better. Why are the hottest chick I ever seen? Dude, I don't know. If this is what you're into, I mean, hey, cool. It's good to know that men are into real women. Or like, not real women, like normal women without a filter or makeup on. You're a big fan. Say hell yeah. Hey, Mark Watson, hell yeah. Hey, Miss Botox, my Botox wore off. Look at my wrinkles. I'm going on Tuesday with my friend to go get Botox. That girl twerked on the cam. She is a straight up 304. Bleach stains, what we call it nowadays. You're a mess. Yeah. I'm trying to give you guys permission to be a mess too, because it's normal. Yeah, I was twerking. Twerking on Friday. I see you got Slim Shady. Yeet. There you go. Your messages. I saw your messages. You were struggling. Yes, thank you, Amory. I appreciate all your guys' comments. I was not able to cope with anything this week, so I gave myself permission to just take care of my own mental health. But I will respond to all of your kind and supportive comments. Thank you so much. Should I quit my job? I appreciate the stable income, but recently I feel undervalued and haven't been promoted in 2 years. Lone Knight, I would recommend exploring a new job before quitting your existing job. But yeah, if you're not being fulfilled and you don't see any upward mobility there, yeah, or you know, I would make a last ditch effort to advocate yourself at work, you know, and have maybe like a compensation negotiation, especially, you know, in light of the cost of living. Like everybody should be entitled to a cost of living raise if they're performing above. Tampons or pads, neither. I use a cup. Taylor, I liked your intro. Did you recently redo it? No, that I filmed that in 2017. That's a video that was on my channel. How do you join the book club? By joining my members. By joining my membership, it's probably going to be the second tier membership. So I think it's $6.99 a month. By becoming a level 2 member on my channel, you guys can buy a membership. Right next to the chat box, there should be a little square with a $sign in it. Wait, you're looking different. I got my hair done. Yeah, I got my highlights touched up. I did. Hope you have an awesome streaming day. You too. Thanks, Sam. Hey, Roras, what's up? Someone stole your membership? That's not true. No one can steal your membership. It probably just ran out. Hi, Rora. Who's on your shirt? Young Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne started rapping when he was like 12 years old, I think. Bleach stains. Okay, I think I'm caught up on the chat, guys. Thanks for being here. Hey, Bunny Shatta. The almighty bunny has arrived. Oh, my bunny ears are upstairs. Yeah, guys. My Easter baskets came out beautiful. But then I had a mental breakdown. But it actually improved everything in my life. So pretty cool that I gave myself permission to just be fucking crazy for a second. What's your favorite workout to do? Walking. Outside walking. I'm currently reading Rich Dad Poor Dad. Pretty good so far. That's a great book. That's a really, 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 really great book. All right, I'm just going to take a moment to set a poll because I want you guys to control what we do today. You control the stream. How did everyone's week go? Are people making improvements in their life? I'm so proud of you for reading, by the way. I'm reading Hollywood Babylon because I'm part of Candace Owens' book club, and I'm reading Limitless, and then I got these other 2 amazing books that I'll share with you in a second. You control the stream. What should we do next? We can say cooking with, oh, we'll say meal prep. Meal prep. Because it's not just cooking, it's meal prep. Meal prep with Taylor. Reading. Alice. I found my headband, by the way. Wonderland. Alice in Wonderland. Cosplay. Let's see. I want to take you guys for a garden tour and possibly detail my truck, but I'm unsure about the connection outside. I don't know. Like, you know how like you have unlimited data, but it like gets slower once you use too much of it. So we can try, but let's see. Detail my truck. If one of you guys could teach me how to change the oil on my motorcycle, I totally would. Skincare, get ready with me. Get ready with me. And you know what, guys? Also, during the last stream, I had to go in a rush because I think it was the day before Easter and I had shit to do. But, or Easter, I don't know. You guys voted to see my steam room and I never showed you guys. So I'll definitely show that to you. Yeah, more twerking. I already talked to my management. I don't like giving up, but at least I'll start applying for new positions to see my options. Thank you. You're welcome. Lone Night. Best thing you can do, guys, I read this online, is always keep your resume updated. That way, when an opportunity comes, you always feel ready to apply for it. I mean, I don't even work. I mean, I work obviously for myself with all this shit, but I was going to show you, I have my resume ready to go because I did apply for a job actually. I found out that there was this job available on the internet. And so I applied for it and I didn't get it. And my ex was so toxic and unsupportive that I didn't even feel comfortable to let him know I didn't get the job because I was too embarrassed. So I told him I never heard back, but they did. I did hear back and I didn't get the job. Thanks, Ajda. It's my tour merch from when I saw Lil Wayne with the kids. The environmental damage caused by Americans ends up affecting poorer countries who have to bear the consequences of global warming. I would argue that that's more of a Chinese thing that they're doing than Americans. I would say Chinese people are more responsible for developing damaging nations, but that's just an opinion. I'm literally just a girl on YouTube. Kim Jong-un is in the chat. Brother, respect, you know, you've committed, and I can respect that. Hey, mommy, what's up? Hey, Wisco, but you love the shirt. I love the shirt. Is it bad that I'm Jewish? No, it's not bad that anybody is anything. You are what you are. Accept yourself. Any tips for Kegel exercise? My wife hasn't been the same since giving birth. I find that comment wholly misogynistic. And as long as your wife is comfortable, happy, and a good mother, I don't think you should be worrying about her pelvic floor. Let her worry about her pelvic floor. I've actually been working on my own pelvic floor. Like your new hair makes you look younger. Thanks. I also think AM that someone's commenting, sounds like you're saying I had herpes. Someone's commenting that on my YouTube as we speak. Makes me look younger. Should I go back to my ex? Hey, did you just buy? No, you are a member, right? Ajda, you've always been a member. Should I go back to my ex? I don't know. We need more details. Love the glasses and a new baddie cut. Thanks for, good morning. Thank you, nature. I'm sorry that it's reflecting my new little vanity mirror that I got. I redid my whole room and office and I moved my vanity. So I had to get a light over here to get ready with me. So sorry that you can see all those bulbs. Hey, what's up, guys? All right, I'm caught up on the chat. When did I get this shirt? When I took the kids to go see Lil Wayne in October. Give up your American citizenship and take North Korean citizenship. Yo, do you realize that to give away your American citizenship, you need to pay 7 years in advance income taxes? I know, because I was an expat. I was a Hong Kong resident. I probably technically still am. What's your favorite workout to do? Okay, walking. You're reading, Rufus. I'm proud of you. Hey, MB, what's up? Thanks, AM. No offense at all. Thank you so much. I've also been doing a lot of other stuff that makes me probably look younger. Like I haven't been eating at night anymore. Can you do the Boo Boo gift basket making video? What does that mean? Yeah, Lone Knight, just update your resume. You'll feel more empowered at the very least. You'll feel like you have options. There's no worse feeling than feeling stuck. Oh yeah, also global warming isn't real, Kim Jong-un. I'm a climate change denier. Jungle Boogie, guys, mods in the chat. Yo, Jungle Boogie, I know you're probably busy on your birthday, and I know that we sang and everything for you the night before. But guys, I didn't get to see Jungle Boogie on his actual birthday. Everyone say happy belated birthday to Jungle Boogie. Jungle Boogie, happy belated birthday. How was your actual birthday in real life? The fit's looking fire. Thank you. Main culprit's China with their power grid. Yeah, and the fact that they don't have to comply with any environmental regulations because they're considered a developing nation, even though they own America's debt. So it is what it is. I don't give a shit. What up, Wayne? Okay, JLH. We hide everybody who is racist, so you will never be able to comment in the chat again. Yeah, you're welcome, Rufus. No problem. What is your pain into purpose? An entire lifetime of trauma, and I've turned it into sharing my story to help other people with theirs. So glad you got through the week. You have the energy of a goddess. Have a wonderful day. I told you plenty of times you should not have to go through what you went through this week. Thank you, Angel. Thank you. But you know what? I'm a strong believer that things don't happen to us. They happen for us. But thank you so much for your support, Angel. I want to see Taylor work on her truck. Yo, I almost had to change my serpentine belt this week. How about that? I want to see the cat. She just did a jump. She's not in here right now. She'll come back. Was the comment meaning the downstairs on his wife doesn't feel the same to him? If so, that's why I'll brush. She's giving you kids. Yes, that's what the comment was. But he thanked me for my honesty. That's cool. Why are you so beautiful? I love myself. You should clean. Yeah, maybe I will after the. I definitely, that's all I've been doing for the past 2 months. Your hair looks great, Wayne. Thank you, Theo. Hey, cutie. What's up? What's up with you, Theo? Oh, this chick is a liar, clueless, ignorant, brain dead, used up mommy. Timmy Tim, thanks for subscribing to send me that hate. It helps my YouTube channel. I just got done through the whole week. I was setting up my vanity room and got done putting everything in its place. Everything has a home now, so I know where all my stuff is, and it makes me feel so good in the morning. A boo-boo basket's a spring or summer gift basket. Watch my short on making my kids' Easter baskets. Ethan says, happy birthday, Jungle Boogie. Rufus says, happy birthday. Angel says, happy birthday. April says, happy birthday. Where do you share your story? It's inspiring to be able to do that on live stream Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday every week, but also in a video that on my channel is called Hating Myself. Rufus, the real answer is water, healthy diet, light daily workouts. Several Ivy League school. Get federal funding. Yeah, debt, that's a problem. I feel like I'm being flipped off by the shirt. Sorry. Good morning. Have mountains of laundry I need to fold and put away. Hannah, okay. Do it while I stream. That was so inappropriate. That's your wife. Don't say that about her. Thanks so much, Taylor. I spent my actual birthday proving to myself I could still mix with the young ones at the gym. So I did a circuit and had a takeaway. The weekend I spent time with family. That sounds like a great birthday, Jungle. Okay, that's my plan. Awesome, Hannah. I'm actually doing a load of laundry right now. Laundry's been on pause in my household for a moment because my kids are lucky I didn't throw away their clothes. No, I'm just kidding. Dylan and I have been I have a 16-year-old son, and I've been working on building him into the man that he can be. It was 14th of April. Thanks, everyone. Thank you. Good morning, Sass. Hey. Kegel exercises benefit women in tons of non-intimate ways, especially after pregnancy. Continence, Kegel exercises can help. So that's the thing with the Kegels. So I actually listened to a podcast called Guys We Fucked, and they had a pelvic floor expert on. I'm actually going to seek out a pelvic floor expert in real life because I'm thinking it has a lot to do with my back and hip pain. Jungle Boogie, I'm drinking tea in your honor. Shuriken, I'm drinking tea in your honor. Yo, Shuriken, it's funny. You always say you're going to get me on loose leaf tea. I totally forgot. I was into loose leaf tea for a minute, and I have a clear glass kettle, so you can actually see all the loose leaf tea in it. You know what I hate about loose leaf tea? Something about how it gets stuck in that basket and getting it, because I don't have a garbage disposal. So that's very annoying to me. So this, the top is actually the strainer. So you just put the tea right in, and I find it satisfying to watch it boil. Okay, Tyrone. Okay, just keep it respectful for everyone, but I respect everyone's opinion on anything going on. Dylan's kind of hot. Yeah, well, let's not sexualize a 16-year-old, but he is very handsome. They complain about, okay. Yeah, debt. So that's the thing. The thing with schools getting federal funding, I looked into a little bit. So schools getting federal funding is because schools do research for the government, and I can understand that. But they're not entitled to it, especially when the average American is struggling. And the insult to injury of that is that the average blue-collar worker who couldn't go to college is the one shouldering the funding of these private colleges. Yeah, I'm not going to get too much into politics, but debt and Tyrone, I see you. Just started pelvic floor therapy last week after having 2 babies. It's caused weak muscles and pain in my lower abdomen and back. Also have horrible ab separation. Okay, Hannah, that's awesome. I love loose leaf tea, but the little bits get on my nerves. Same. I'm also suffering from hip and back pain too. I was starting to worry that I was having problems with my uterus. Hey, I'm doing great, Chanel. How are you? I got my hair done. Chick has no idea what she's talking about. Dude, I don't. I'm literally just a human. I'm just doing my best. I'm just explaining my experience. I don't pretend to know anything. Bonjour. Thank you, Antonio. Merci beaucoup. Yeah, I know Rora's, but it's still public. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Dylan is handsome, but for incontinence, anal Kegel exercises work very well. Yeah, I love how you just let this hate bounce off you. Yo, I have been to hell and back. I could give a fuck about anything. I honestly believe that we all are born with a certain amount of fucks to give. And my life has been such that mine were used up by age 40. So it is what it is. Thanks, Addie. So yeah, my back. So I had a mental breakdown on Monday. And then on Tuesday, I went and got the best 90-minute massage of my life. And so I just need my shoulders and back massage. But, I go in for a massage. I get naked. I lay on the massage table and then I tell them, they're Chinese, so they don't really understand. Some of them do, but a lot of them don't understand English at all. Excuse me. So they always give me a full body massage. I don't need my legs massaged right now. I mean, I'm sure in a whole body way I do, and so this time I kept my pants on because, oh yeah, I want a back massage. You're like, then why are you naked, bitch? Hey, happy life. Hi. Dylan looks like me. Thank you. He really does. I'm guessing many women have pain after birth, thanks to my mom, W. Yeah, I have. I think a lot of my back pain stems from my C-section. My back went out after having my C-section when Daphne was like 2 years old because of breastfeeding, baby wearing, cutting all those muscles. Thank you, Taylor. Seeing you makes me feel like you truly care about this earth. I do. I care. I care about. Yeah, I do. I care about all life. Nowadays, people only think about their own selfish interests. They be making big claims like we'll build a colony on Mars, but at first they pollute this planet before dreaming of going to Mars. What kind of humanity is that? We should clean and care for this earth first. Kim Jong-un, you're talking about something that I talk about a lot, which is respect of our resources, right? I phrase it as hot girls save money, but hot girls, hot boys, it's just a form of self-love and self-respect to take care of your resources. And it's almost kind of like a biblical thing, because I feel like not appreciating your resources is a form of gluttony. What difference between intraday trading and options trading? I don't know, visionary. What's the cup therapy update on my back? I can't really show you because I have like a real bra on and not my normal sports bra. But I've been doing it this morning. I did it up here and there's on my back. It's helping. I got a lot of stuff. I've been using Tiger Balm. I've been using Bengay spray. I'll show you what I have actually. Actually, you know what? I think streaming has actually hurt my back a little bit because I don't know. There's a certain way, I guess. Like maybe when I stand a lot and sitting a lot. So I have this stuff, this icy hot spray I've been spraying on my lower back. I've been literally repping Breathe Right strips all day, every day, and I got a lot of Tiger Balm. Apparently, Walmart makes a version of this. This was expensive for this little pot of it, so I'm going to get the Walmart version next time. Breathe Right strips, and then this. I found out I'm allergic to lemons yesterday. Wayne, you want to know what's crazy? Is that Dylan ended up in the hospital after eating 2 lemons. It looked like his lips were going to burst off his face. He's not allergic, but I guess it was just too much lemon. It's good that you know that, Wayne. It might just be oral allergy syndrome. Is it a true allergy or might you be having oral allergy symptom? I love you, bro. Tyrone and Kim Jong-un got a love thing. Hey, Ravi. Hey, Londons. I gotta hide from Kim Jong-un. No, he's safe. Girl, you're radiant as the morning dew, glistening from the sun on a rose. Love you, queen. Us queens deserve the best, and it's our jobs as women to lift each other up. Hey, I love that. Thank you, A. Did you know that United States has 5% more tree covering than it did 100 years ago? We're not allowed to know that, Sass. Shh, the people can't know that. Guys, take a moment to double tap the screen and like the stream. It really helps my channel if you're in here and you haven't done so already. I'm still on my saving journey. Haven't wasted a single penny in months now. Also, W guys save. Hell yeah, exactly. I'm going to make merch shirts that say hot girls save money, hot guys save money. They have a machine for the pelvic floor and that pad thing. They straight up have a stick that goes inside to do it. She got a great personality. Thanks, Happy. Please, meal prep. Give me ideas. I hate figuring out what to eat. Ellie, I will. Vote in the poll, guys. I'll read the poll when we get to 100 votes. Those Squishmallows are so pretty. I have the pink one, too. So it was hard not to get rid of those when my daughter left her Squishmallow phase, and a lot of them are up in a vacuum bag that broke its seal. That's now up in my attic. Those are so comfortable. I started playing Animal Crossing again, and I, rest my Switch on that so I'm not, holding it up. Those make my bed life so much more comfortable, and they're so cute. Yes, Ravi, it's Tiger Balm. But when I need to get those tea tutorials done, I suspect some traditional brewing techniques might do away with the aspects of loose tea that you may find annoying. Hell yeah. 2 full lemons. Can you beat Ronda Rousey? Hell no, wouldn't even try. Do you sleep on your stomach? I heard that can put pressure on your lower back. Yes, and I've been trying to become a back sleeper. I actually had determined that this pillow is not comfortable and I'm not sleeping on it. However, I got a new wrinkle on my face because I've been sleeping so much more. I guess you can't see it, but I guess I had slept on it. There was like a wrinkle right there. I had a fucking wrinkle right there. No, like, I'm sorry, like palm reading on my face. You could literally, no. So excuse this. I don't know why, but sometimes I think that that's like clothes. I think this is from clothes getting stuck in a certain portion of my dryer. And it's very annoying when things come out of the laundry dirtier than you put them in, but it's fine. So I put my silk pillowcase on this. This is a cervical neck pillow. So it has a channel for your neck. And I promised myself I'm going to start sleeping on my back as much as I can. I can only do what I can do. I posted on my Instagram a thing that was like, yo, take a break from healing. Fuck whoever you want. And so right now I'm just sleeping on my belly. But that's good to know about the back pain. I've never heard that. That's young Lil Wayne. This is young Lil Wayne. Not giving a single fuck. Shit, I'm glad D is okay. That's scary stuff. It was very scary. And I had no health insurance at the time. I didn't. So anyway, I do this on my back. I have got some cupping marks. Oh my God. And you guys see how I took the pressure off myself for losing weight for a little bit and then the weight wound up falling off? That's kind of like an example of how accepting something instead of resisting something can bring you more progress. I've struggled with anorexia my whole life. And body dysmorphia, which you guys have seen. Hey, Anusha. Tyrone, that's Lil Wayne in your shirt. I don't even want to get started with him. I separate the art from the artist. Tiger Balm's a back savior for my shoulders too, Jungle. And then I go in the steam room. Birdman, Lil Wayne, if you know, you know. How about this? Birdman and Lil Wayne were in their tour bus at a rest stop in New York. And literally, as soon as I got in the car, I was like, Dylan was a baby. I was like, I could have just gotten a picture with Birdman and Lil Wayne holding my baby. Opportunity missed. It ain't coincidence Lil Wayne's lips are always pink and glossy when he was around Birdman back in the day. Oh, well. What up, Lorado? Hey, Ryan, even though Ronda Rousey was WWE, there's no wrinkle. There's a wrinkle. Taylor's more a WWE than MMA. I'm more of like a real life wrestler. I fucking fought this bitch in Walmart the other day. I will talk to the manager. I really won't, but I happened to be passing him. And I was like, hey, not for nothing. That bitch. He's like, which bitch? I'm like, I don't know. She got no eyebrows or just drawn on. So she's hard to miss. Do I do yoga? I used to do yoga so much. And I'm going to get back into that. I did a 30-day of yoga thing back in 2017, 2 times ago when my life fell apart. Yeah, that was 3 lifetimes ago. And it really changed my life. Tiger Balm. Yeah. Guys, I'm sorry if I'm not caught up on the chat. But yes, Nana Blue, good tip on the back pain. Lorado, hey, when I was younger, I used to move all the time. My sleep couldn't stay still. Now I sleep on my back in one position the whole night, but it does make my back hurt after a while. I think some people need to put something under their knees. It ain't a coincidence, blah, blah, blah. Okay, Lil Wayne's gay, that's fine. Can I get dating advice? I don't know if I'm the one to ask, honestly. I've been divorced twice and been celibate for a year. She's blessed on her chest. Thanks, happy life. Hey, Adriana. Did I get an epidural with Dylan? I did after 17 hours. Filthy blonde slag. Ha, 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 ha. Why are you laughing, Ryan? Did I say something funny? I don't know. I know you didn't. Lil Wayne's a go. Any other options? Just trolling. Kendrick is my favorite rapper, though. Whoa, somebody woke up on the good side of the bed. Hi, top of the morning. I love the glasses. Thanks, Jamie. MMA is an award show in my country. Missed your shot? I missed my shot. I did. Why your voice like that? Because I screamed at my son, my teenage son, so loud that I lost my voice and I almost ended up in a psychiatric ward this week. What happened at the Walmart? She was literally, I was standing as far away as I am to the phone saying, excuse me. And she was filling an order. So she was looking at her little Walmart phone and stocking an order. And she was trying to get this cabinet unlocked. But you could see I was standing right there. I said, excuse me. Ignored me. So I said, excuse me. And now it's just fucking purely personal. So I'm like, excuse me. Oh, we just got a package, guys. We're going to open some packages up. We got a package from eBay. Wait till you see what I got. Hot girls save money. I get all my expensive shit off eBay. So I said, excuse me, second time, pretending she doesn't hear me. Okay. Third time, excuse me, pretending she doesn't hear me. So I just stood there. I'll wait, bitch. I'll wait. I got a fucking axe to grind with the world right now, which usually I don't, but I'm in a state. So finally I said, can you hear me? And she goes, yeah, I can hear you. I said, I couldn't tell because you're not acknowledging me. And she was like, what do you need? I asked her, I'm looking for, do you have anywhere where there's essential oils? This isn't even my department. I don't know anything. I'm busy filling this order. So I said, okay, is there anyone here that can help me find something? You can go to customer service. Okay, fine. So I loop back. I'm not going all the way to fucking customer service, bitch. I'll find it myself. And so I loop back around, and then there was a manager standing right there. And I was like, hey, not for nothing. Oh, no. Then I see her. Then I'm in the aisles of G1, G2, G3, G4, whatever. I was on aisle G7 when we had this discussion. So a man asked her to find something, and I hear her telling him it's in G1. I said, oh, so you do know where things are. You told me this isn't your department, but you actually do know where things are. And then she's trying to be all nice. Did you find what you were looking for? I said, yeah, you're a liar. And like, I didn't find what I'm looking for, and you're a liar. You do know where stuff is. You just didn't want to help me. Then I happened to be, searching for this essential oil, which I did not find and is running late from Amazon because cool. And the only thing of the 15 things I've ordered this week that's running late. So it's like there's something energetically in this essential oil. It probably holds some fucking key to my healing or something. And so I happened to be passing this, and this guy seemed cool, and he was like, had a little coach thing on. I was like, hey, I was like, are you someone who would like be the person to talk to if one of your employees is extremely nasty? My hands were shaking at this point. He's like, yeah, what's up? I'm like, I don't want to bother you if it's like not your area, but like low key, that woman just ignored me, told me she couldn't help me find it, then helped someone else find their shit, and was extremely rude to me. I was like, my hands are shaking, and like blah, blah, blah. He's like, no, like that's like not right. He's like, no, that's absolutely my concern, and I'll deal with it. My throat got itchy and was closed off. Oh, Wayne, that's scary. That's what happened at the Walmart. What type of yoga I did? I did Kundalini yoga and I did yin yoga. Eyebrow, kind of drawn on, kind of hard to miss. Yeah. You was fighting the Walmart lady. Yo, I have a video of another fight I had at Walmart. She said, I don't think it's legal for you to be, she was calling me a stupid ass hoe. And she said, I don't think it's legal for you to be taking my picture. I was like, it for a fact is. And then she's talking all this shit, telling me she's going to beat my ass when I go outside. I go, you want to put your name on it? And then I obviously had to put my phone away because I had to have both my hands when I walked out there. I'm ready. I'm not the one. I picked skincare on your survey because I figured it was less pressure on your back. Thanks, Rooster. That's sweet. I usually put one of my stuffed animals between my knees. It makes me feel so much better. Yeah. I'm noticing I might need something like that. Hey, Ryan Shabalala. Ryan Shabalala. Huh? What's the time now? 10:31. Why am I screaming at him? Just normal teenage stuff. I'm not trying to like expose too much of my family's privacy, so I'm going to leave it at that. But if you're a parent, you understand. Yeah, teenagers. I'm a single mom, and it's a lot. Hey, Cheyenne. I used to be a Kendrick fan, but I'm not anymore. Okay, Jungle. Okay. Why? Because of the beef with Lil Wayne, or I'm interested why. I like to be educated. Also, I fact checked myself and I was wrong about something I told you, so I'm going to catch up on the chat and I'll tell you what that was. Dermatologist topical subscription, Mad Vitamin A. I have Retin-A, but I'm off all acids on my face because I'm getting laser next week. I finally followed up with my laser. I went to go get laser on my face and their laser was broken, so I had to reschedule, and they gave me a free bikini laser treatment, so I finally rescheduled that. The epidural, okay, and the C-section, Chanel. What's your favorite food? Potatoes. Nice Tupac shirt. It's Lil Wayne, but thanks. Wheezy F Baby, what up, waffles? You work here, bitch. You should know. I hate those type of people. Good morning. Yeah, exactly. She goes, well, I'm focusing on this order. I said, okay, well, I'm a human being standing in front of you, so. But it's just more of the hypnosis of the phones, guys. We got to get off the phones. And even if it means you watch less of my YouTube, I want to help you, so that's okay, all right? I'll be fine, trust me. If I need to, I'll do fucking OF. I don't care. I'll live in my truck. I'll be a waitress. I'm a great waitress, all right? If you're a good waitress, you can go anywhere in the world and have money in your pocket that day. Guys, If you're in here and you haven't liked the stream yet, please double tap the stream and don't forget, double tap the screen to like it. It really helps my YouTube channel. I'm here to help you and help myself, and that's a free, easy way everyone in the chat can help me. Also, don't forget to vote in the poll. 7 more votes and I'll check it. Good morning, a new look. Who's this? Looks good. It's my blue light glasses because I'm focusing on my sleep. Please say the baby. Just didn't want to help me. Yeah, Chanel. Nice to see you. Hey, Hirsch. I only missed one day. I streamed Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Sunday was a holiday. So yeah, Monday I could not show up, and I honored my own mental health. Taylor mad bitches. She was jealous. You know what? I posted this meme on my Instagram a while back. It said, it's 2025. Everyone knows no one has haters anymore. You have people who hate themselves and project that onto you. So that's really the truth. One time I bought lost packages for over $12.80. Got a lot of things. The iPhone 16. Yo, that's sick, Rora. You brought like a mystery package? I do love the shirt. I don't like those type of people either. She was fighting the Walmart lady. I will. That's messed up. You're a customer. It didn't sound like you were rude. She was really in the middle of, no, she wasn't. She was ignoring me. People, when you seem to be like a pretty rich bitch with the world just handed to you, people tend to disrespect you more. Like, people have felt valid in mistreating me throughout my life because they assume that they can't take me down. It's like, you don't call the fat girl fat. You call the girl who your boyfriend thinks is pretty fat. So it's one of those things. She's back. That's Lulu. Hey, Prantha. Hey, Gulam. What's up? The 2 or 3? Hold on, that's messed up. I was talking about yin yoga today. I just did it one time before work, and that was a bit of a mistake. Yeah. What's the 2 or the 3, Chanel? Bowen had a thought. They put me on Ritalin when I was a kid, and coming off it was hell from what I remember. I guess that might be a contributing factor. I don't think so. I don't think so, honestly, but you could be right. You could be right. I'm sad. I've always loved lemonade. Oh, that sucks. Try boiling the lemon. I wonder if you're allergic to cooked lemon or just the raw lemon. I'm interested. Don't take this as advice. Don't eat any lemon. I'm sorry. $9, Hirsch. Why do you guys keep saying $9? Walmart really does have the most ignorant employees. I get into an argument every time I go there with one of them. But sometimes, Anne-Marie, it's your vibe. Sometimes when your vibe is so frustrated, you tend to you magnetize your own vibe to you. So when you're having a bad day, it tends to get worse because life tends to be a self-fulfilling prophecy loop of what you're expecting. So I try to tell myself in those times that there are nice employees. And you know what I did? When I went to check out, I was having the worst day. I was broken down mentally. And I chose a cashier who looked like a nice mom, and she was so sweet to me. She asked me about what sewing projects I'm working on, and it was just what I needed, like that little bit of kindness. That's why you guys never understand like how far a little bit of kindness can go in someone's day. It's why I try to read all the chat, because you never know when you're the one person in the world who acknowledges somebody. Or I was in kind of a bad mood the last time I went to Walmart, and the cutest kid at the cashier was so nice. And then I had the best cheesesteak I've ever had in my life. And then I got another one the other day, Charlie's Cheesesteaks for Life. Thanks, Jaslyn. I have 2 sister cats. One time I was at band camp. I listened Kendrick's first albums, but I listened to Drake way more than I listened to Kendrick. It felt like he become a viral sensation. I got you. Do you know how to do Ashtanga yoga? I have taken Ashtanga classes. What's crack-a-lackin'? Hey, Gula, I'm ready to dive in some awesome brainstorming or just chill. I'm going to read the poll and do whatever they tell me today. He was super glazed by basically the entire world. His diss track was heavily overrated, overplayed. I started listening to other rappers just to check I wasn't bugging. He's not all that. See, lyrically, I really do appreciate him, but I understand exactly what you're saying. It's the same reason I won't fucking watch White Lotus. I'm not doing it. Anything that is so mass consumed, you got to assume there's some kind of hypnosis behind it. So I would even say that stands with the Kendrick thing. And I got to fact check myself, guys. What's crack-a-lackin' with you, Gulam? Yes, Chanel, it's a 1-2 punch. I got some cereal called Glazed as a joke because I do a segment called It's Cereal, Bitch. All the scrutiny about student loans. If you default, you can't vote, buy a house, can't file bankruptcy. Those people aren't getting off without consequences. That's why they're so hard to pay off. Yeah, for sure. What's your skincare? Very simple, fragrance-free things. I have a whole video with my whole routine, Ethan. Haters hate themselves. Yeah. Thanks, Ethan. I will keep smiling. Good morning, beautiful. Thanks, Sean. Taylor, it's called mind pattern. Mind attracts. Pay attention to negative thoughts. They manifest. Actually, that brings me to something we're going to work on I'm going to teach you guys what the 7-day mental diet is. I'm going to check if it's in public domain because it just dawned on me that it might be. I do this thing called the 7-day mental diet to change your mind pattern, and I'm going to share it with you guys because when my life falls apart, I do fall back on this 7-day mental diet by Emmett Fox. That's so true. You never know if someone has nobody to talk to. Yeah, 8-ball. That's why I respect everybody in my chat so much because you just don't know what people are going through. And if you like take a moment to actually type and watch my shit, I have so much appreciation and respect to you. You said I'm not the 1, the 2, or the 3. Ain't that right, Chanel? On Mom, Majorie says, if everyone around you is acting like a bitch and you think it might just be you. Exactly. Yep. Hey, honey. Hey, Mom. What's up? Charlie's is good. I live 10 minutes. Chang Hang. Charlie's cheesesteaks is so good. Could be pesticides, not the lemon. Come on. Walty Gagi? What about Walty Gagi? Anne-Marie, just curious, how old are you? I think Anne-Marie's in her 30s, maybe my age. Pretty much sums it up, Taylor, but I did watch White Lotus. Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm listening to Kendrick, but I won't watch White Lotus, but I get it. What's your favorite perfume? Okay, so Anne-Marie, I'm sending Anne-Marie one of my sweatsuits that I don't wear. And I just haven't had a chance to do it this week. I got space bags. I was thinking maybe we'll box it up today for you, Anne-Marie, but I sprayed my perfume on my sweatpants so you can see what my perfume smells like. It's called Notorious Oud by D.S. Durga. Schoolboy over everybody. Yo, I introduced Schoolboy Q to Dylan, the song Collard Greens. It's so funny. When we hear that song, we're just like, fuck! 39, about to be 40. Yo, I was right. Anne-Marie's my exact age. I'm about to be 40 in June. Meal prep it is. Okay, Mr. Nobody. Fuck you guys. I don't even have a stove. Keep voting, guys. Keep voting because I'll do the next. If we have time, I'll do the second voted thing. What's winning second? Absol. That's funny. I never got into Absol. Skincare. Perfect. Okay, cool. It's easy to subscribe, comment on your dumbass, and unsubscribe. Oh, I know. Haters like you subscribe, and then I lose like 50 subscribers after the stream because of pieces of shit like you who subscribe to talk shit to a fucking random YouTuber. Imagine hating me and I'm just in my room with my Hello Kitty nightlight and my cat and my Squishmallows, Billy Bob. Get a Squishmallow. It might help. Or like, I don't know, call your mom or something. Or just take a warm bath with salt. Are you going to be sharing your keto diet meals? I think it was you who said you're doing keto. I need to tighten up 15 pounds. Yes, I'm going to be doing that. I am on a path to lose 5% body weight by the time I hit my 40th birthday in June. And yes, we are going to lock into that here shortly. I had to break myself out of night eating. I've always tried to do too much at once and then burned out on self-improvement, but we're definitely going to do that. Why add meal prep if it's not an option? It is an option, Mr. Nobody. My stove is out of gas. And so I was like, damn, I was going to meal prep today. And then I was like, you know what? I still could meal prep with my hot plate and everything and show people how you don't even need an oven to do this. I'm just saying it's going to require quite a bit of effort upstairs, but I'm here for it, Nobody. You're a random retard is what you are. No debate there. I mean, we all are, aren't we? Good morning. Hey, I am Maze. What's up? Max turning 40 at the end of the summer. I'll be 41 by then. Heh. Robbing the cradle. Ugh, Shuriken's a straight up predator. I always said it. I've never said that, and he's not. Also, Shuriken, I'm going to get on my game. I asked for a pottery wheel for my birthday, and I want to make stuff. So maybe once I make, maybe I'll make a matcha bowl. They're just mad because they still live in their mommy's basement. She hasn't called them up for Fruit Loops yet. Yeah, and no disrespect to living in your mom's basement. You know, rent's expensive. I respect everybody, but don't be a bitch. That's incel behavior. And incel, yeah. I learned what incels are, and now I know, and I can see. I'm pretty sure I gain weight, and I'm so upset about this. I'm never one to care. But what the fuck is this? Well, as we get older, our metabolism changes. The 40s Club. I'm happy to be here. Martin, hi, Martin. Shuriken, I'm 43 in May. I'm telling you guys, the 40s are one of the best times of your life. You have the energy and the youth of being young, and you have the maturity and understanding of being older, and I'm just so excited to turn 40. That's why I started to like reset and improve my life because I'm not going into 40 feeling all shitty. I want to restart my life and have a good life. Say, Michelle, I dropped to a scary 115 after some health scares and surgery. Then my body just gained double. Ugh, Nana, yeah. But we can lose weight and get our bodies to a healthy way with loving ourselves, you know? There are so many 40-year-olds. Yeah, because I'm 40. So I attract people who are like in their stage of life that I am, mostly Aurora. But I appreciate the kitties in here too. Thanks for the daily hate, Billy Bob. See you Monday. Bye, Billy Bob. Have you ever seen the movie called The Cradle with Kim Basinger? I've never actually seen any movies. 40's the new 20's. I swear I'm loving it. And it doesn't even have to be the new anything, right? I think we just need to like be more aware that 20's isn't all I'm not trying to be in my 20's, you know what I'm saying? Like that shit was rough. I would wish I was an incel, but don't want to waste a good wish. I support the 40's Club. Rora, you're 40 in your heart. Vans, hey guys, sorry I've been MIA. Vans, I almost ended up in a mental hospital this week, so I just had to, I call this cocooning. I'm cocooning. I need to start. I'm going to be 30 in August. Chanel, that's what's up. I think birthdays are a great time of the year. I kind of celebrate my New Year's resolutions on my birthday, not necessarily in January. What are the movies? The Hand That Rocks the Cradle. I love that movie. It's creepy, but I love it. It's so old. People know that movie, Anne-Marie. Oh man, throwing pottery is so cool. You have a ball with that. I'm regretting selling my grandparents' kiln. I found one on Marketplace for $200, but it got sold. But I'm going to keep my eyes open. Stand up, gorgeous. No, thank you, Jeff. But welcome to the stream. Martin says, hi, Ryan. Anne-Marie, the movie. That's the movie he was thinking of. I got that. Hope you're better now. I'm doing better, you know. God bless you, Buckeye. You too. Thank you guys so much for being part of my membership. Level 2 members are invited to my book club. All members are invited to my members only stream during the last night of the month. It's my only nighttime stream. We're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to do some challenges, all that. Day after the birthday feels so rough and dry. Only if you make it, Rora. Only if that's what you make of it. You just turned 36. My sister's 36, DC. Congratulations. Happy birthday. It's such a crazy, creepy movie, but it's good. It don't come on my mom. I've seen Carrie. Like something's missing. Well, yeah, because you're the furthest away from your birthday you're ever going to be. It's like the day after Christmas. What's the meaning of the word frivolous? Silly, unimportant, non-essential. Non-essential with an implication of silliness, I would say, is what frivolous means. Shuriken, anything else to add to that definition of frivolous? Shuriken's my resident linguist. Hey, Leah. My sister's name is Mia. That's a pretty name, Leah. Upon further inspection, it's not Kim Basinger, it's Rebecca De Mornay. Why is that a Seinfeld thing? Oh, it's wait, Rebecca De Mornay is an actress? Isn't that the unemployment? Oh no, that's the woman who gets mad about the muffin tops, right? Thank you, Nature Nest. I'm sending them back to you. Thank you for being here. Taylor, I had no idea you went through it this week. Are you taking time for yourself? Yeah, so I didn't stream on Monday. And I've been just cocooning myself and just taking it one step at a time. I worked outside all day yesterday. That makes sense to do it on your birthday, not January. Yeah, January is a hard time for everybody. Low sunlight, low motivation. I think that winter is a time to retreat into yourself and cozy yourself, not to be embarking on life-changing goals. I think New Year's a time to be wrapping up the winter. What's Wayne doing on your chest? Not giving a single fuck, living his best life, rapping with his crew. Bowen, Ben Wolf did a review of an inexpensive but good pottery wheel a couple weeks ago. Might be worth a look. Hey, I'll screenshot that. Thanks. There seems to be a lot of good ones in like the $100, $100 to $200 price range on Amazon. You fell in love with me. Thanks, Leah. I'm in love with all you guys. Thank you for being on my channel and providing the space for me to do all this. I'm 36. I have to deal with it. Looking like I'm in my 20s helps a bit. Yeah, Martin, that does soften the blow. You think Carrie had a fling with the female gym teacher? Oh, that's funny. I don't even remember, but in my mind's eye, I can see her. Hey, Ange. I'm also taking time out this year off gaming, more screen time, as it's important school year. Yeah, I have limited all my screen time, and it's completely changed my life. Dylan has not had a phone in 2 weeks, and it has completely changed his life. So I'm definitely going to be making some family parenting content about helping people get their kids off of devices. Not giving a fuck. Taylor, I'm sending you the biggest hug. Thank you, JB. Thank you, sis. You're welcome, Leah. Thank you. Everybody tells me I still look like I'm 18. I get carded when I go for cigarettes, for my husband or anything like that, or in a bar, but I guess it's a good thing. It is a good thing. Your explanation of frivolous was excellent. Hashtag muffin stuffs. They don't want these. Taylor. Hey, Jasmine improved. I'm Taylor improved. How are you, Jasmine? Ever visited another country? I've visited so many countries. Yeah, I lived in Hong Kong, so I traveled all through Asia. I backpacked a little in Central America. I worked in the European Union for a little bit. So yeah, I've been pretty much everywhere. You're a boy. Okay, hey, Leah, what's up? Love you. My kid hasn't had her phone in 2 weeks. And have you seen a change in her personality? Bomba Clot, how are you? It's an awesome shirt. Thank you. It's my tour merch from when I took the kids to see Lil Wayne. Is delimiting gaming in general? How's it going? I sometimes take away the TV for a week. We used to have TV turn off week in school, and then my principal would do this thing called drop everything and read, DEAR. It would say, drop, wait, let me read this comment for you, Bantam. Your brain's garbage. Your kids know it. They like their fathers a lot more. They have to come on here to get some type of recognition from people who have no idea who they are. Loser. Okay, Dondra, love you too. The hate you give to me is just hate inside yourself. So try to take a breath. Taylor improved. Hey, Andrew and Sir Khan. So I took away all devices because Dylan's grades were suffering and he has straight up a new lease on life. So no, Dylan has been off all devices and he's loving it. He's unplugged and he's loving it. Sorry, JB. Kendrick didn't do it. My 9-year-old was congratulated by her teacher on not having a phone. So during TV turn-off week, the principal would get on during all random times. I used to love reading, and that's why I had to get off my phone and get back into reading this month, because this is the month. I set a theme for every month, and this month's theme was mental clarity. She used to come on the loudspeaker and go, drop everything and read. Use your brain to plant a learning seed. And she'd get on and sing this. And that's why I am like, I'm dropping everything and reading, and it's so cool. Imagine TV turn-off week now. Haha, that's a joke. What's the best horror movie? I think the horror movies that really scare me are the ones that seem that they could conceivably be true, like The Purge. No hate you get is reality. All the people kissing. Donger, we love you anyway. But welcome to the stream. I hope you have a better day. Jayla, thanks for subscribing. CR7, hi. Seni Sevyorum, Sirkan. What is he doing now without his electronics? Reading, chores, hanging out with his family, being outside, just thinking natural, pure thoughts, you know, going to the bathroom without the phone. Piano, he plays piano. Yeah, just doing the things he should be doing in his teenage boy life. He's going to the prom tonight. I broke my orchid on the way to the stream, but I'm going to make this into a boutonniere. I would totally do it on stream, but I don't think I have any floral tape. If I have it, I could go upstairs with my photographic memory in the attic. There might be one spot my floral tape might be, but I am going to make him a boutonniere. Kendrick Lamar is garbage music for idiots. That's what JB thinks. No, he just thinks it's garbage music. JB would never judge anybody as an idiot because of the music they listen to. You could learn something from Jungle Boogie Donger. What's he doing without the electronics? Living his real life like me. I used to get 100% all the time. Last year's result was so bad, a 76. Now I'm quitting some things. Yeah, so Dylan's been doing the same thing. His grades have been suffering, and he's cutting everything that's non-essential so that he can focus on the things that matter in his life. You're beautiful. Thanks, Andrew. Hey, Richard. Glasses look good on you, bro. Bro, thank you. We had SSR in school. It's still the 4 silent sustained reading, and we were not allowed to say a word. It's so important for your brain. Them glasses is fire. Thank you, Amazon. Guys, thanks so much for the compliments on the glasses. I'm wearing them because I have been focusing on my sleep and staring into the phone. I've been crying so much all week that my eyes are actually burning from crying so much. But this really affects my eyes, and then everyone says I'm on drugs and blah, blah, blah. Thanks, Dan. Thanks for subscribing. Did he tell you he's loving it, or did you tell him he's loving it? One of you guys could be lying. This kid is literally like walking on air. He has said that he's loving it 100%. And then we got these books. Oh, I guess they're upstairs because I gave them to Dylan. No, Dylan instantly has not instantly. It took about a week before his brain. He said he's so relieved to be free of his addiction. I never called it an addiction. That's why Michael Myers scares me. Could totally happen. Can we go to the craft store for a quick trip? That'll be fun. Say Bomba Cloud again. I just did. Will you be my girlfriend? Yeah, sure. Why not? Leah, Dortmund, thank you so much for the super chat. I will not do any of your little fetishes for the chat, but thank you for the super chat. That's a strong opinion. Please don't cry. It's good for you to cry. You got to let it out. Feelings buried alive never die. You know, you keep it in the body. That's why I teach EFT topic. It seems you had a rough week. Emotional support hug. Thank you, Martin. You too. I love you. Hey, hater. Does he walk the cat too? He does walk the cat, yeah. Only Lulu will walk on a leash. What's the value of 115 plus 9? 24? 124? Lil Wayne, you don't know about Wheezy. I mean, I got this at his concert, so I did see him. You fuck with it? Nice. Okay, a quick trip to the craft store. Maybe at the end we could do that when I wrap up the stream. Wearing diapers? Always. If I don't wear a diaper, what's gonna happen when I shit my pants? All right, guys, quick fact check on my damn self. sometimes we talk about politics a little bit, and I'm a conservative, so whatever, those are my opinions, and they don't mean anything more than anybody else's opinions, right? Because I'm literally just a person having life. I'm squeezing out my chamomile in here. I've been sucking on this chamomile tea to just like not go to jail and catch a case. Thank you, Shuriken. I appreciate that. You don't watch Curb Your Enthusiasm, so I can't make a bow and make a joke because you are too busy with your wife and your hobbies to watch Curb Your Enthusiasm. But Larry David's outspoken. I met Larry David. I could have cheated with my husband on Larry David, but I fucking stayed loyal, and he's a billionaire. That's the kind of bitch I am. And my marriage was falling apart. Literally, we were divorced in like we split up like 2 weeks after that, but I still didn't cheat, even with Larry David. And goddamn, thank God I didn't, because I'm a conservative woman and I could not stand. I'd be like, nah, bro, I don't even need the money. I'm out of here. Thanks, hater. I love you, Zach. You're gorgeous. Thanks, Coney. Thanks, Coney. Emotional support handshake. Walking a cat. I barely get my cat to sit on my lap. I have 5 dogs. All of them come to me when I say walk and waggle their tail. I sing a song to my cats and they come to me. What's your opinion on the tariffs put on by other countries? You think it may backfire? I don't pretend. I went into school as an economics major and graduated with a degree in international affairs, and I don't pretend to know enough to understand the things at play in the world that tariffs could affect. So I don't know enough to have an educated opinion about that. Larry David is a billionaire. Yes, he is. I believe so. Jerry Seinfeld is. Donger, it's just ultra abstract rap and almost an empty market. I'm not a fan, but he still has high level value, in my opinion. Walking a cat, I thought they're somehow independent. Some of them are. They have personalities just like people. They're all different, Martin. So you're not a gold digger. I mean, like, I can be, but I guess I'm not really. Shirts when Wayne was with Hot Boys. Hot Boys. Good morning. Yeah, Lil Wayne's story is actually super inspirational. So refreshing to find a fellow conservative woman. I swear it's getting rough out here. I just feel like you attract kind of what you put out there. And I've been really lucky to attract an audience that even if they don't agree with my conservative mindset, they at least respect that my opinion's coming out of a well-meaning place, you know? All I know is what I know. So if my opinions are wrong, it's out of ignorance, not malice, you know? That's awesome. Hot bitch shit. Thank you, Angel. Would you do some cleaning with latex gloves? No, I wouldn't. I'm not going to do any fetish material. Nagauko, hey, nice to see you. Will I ever buy a new pet? Yes, I will have 10 cats. 2 stray cat mama wandered in my house. Now we have 12 cats. I will have 10 when I'm rich. Taylor's not a gold digger because she's gold. They gold dig her, Martin. You don't miss a beat. So the fact checking, I always try to be accurate. Like when the guy was saying that he couldn't afford eggs, I went into the commodities index. Guys, egg prices have normalized. So if you think that eggs are unaffordable, that's something that the media is pushing to make you feel scared. I didn't think you were a gold digger. I didn't think you guys did. So I made a statement talking about, because I'm all about respecting your money, being budget conscious, saving money. I'm always teaching you guys ways to save money. Guys, don't forget to vote in the poll and like the stream. So I made a comment that I had read an article that said that inflation had only affected the average American family by $1,000 a year, which seemed pretty inconsequential. So I was like, I really think this is more of like a media thing more than a thing that's actually affecting American families. But I really wanted to make sure that that was accurate. So I fact checked myself, and I guess I could have been more wrong because I did get that figure from somewhere. It's not $1,000 a year. It's $1,000 a month. So the inflation that's happened since 2020 has affected the average American family by over $11,000 a year. And that is extremely significant and absolutely a boot on the neck of most people's financial freedom and quality of life. So I do apologize. That was incorrect. I did say that. I also was incorrect about being an anti-feminist in the way that I used to say, if you can tell me a right that I don't have, I'll listen to you about feminism. But feminism isn't just about having rights. It's about a general overall inequality. So I do respect the work that feminists do to make sure that everyone in humanity is equal. Where I depart from supporting feminists is when it turns into misandry and man-hating, because that creates a division between men and women that damages women more than feminism ever could help them. Your cat sleeps with you through the night. Like, she's a little human. And my boy cat, he's the oldest. I let him out. He wanders around and comes in. And out of the window. That's awesome. I let 2 females in. I have 10 kittens. Yeah, I'll have 10 cats. What exactly is the meaning of world globalization? I don't really want to get into it, but globalization is the phenomenon of all countries, politics, and economics being interdependent upon each other. Globalization is the opposite of isolationism, where Trump is kind of an isolationist, where he thinks that we should bring more industry back into the country instead of depend on other countries. I think globalization was a construct that developed after, I believe, World War II, with the creation of NATO, and countries banding together, and furthermore, the European Union. And so globalization, I'm sure, has a lot of benefits, but it also does create a certain amount of intrinsic instability in economics and government. So yeah, those are my fact checks. I fact check myself. Jeffrey Dahmer glasses. They're actually not. I do have Jeffrey Dahmer glasses and some guy. I'm only going to talk about my dating life now on members only. But I got some good stories with you. And one of them revolves around a guy who told me that these are Jeffrey Dahmer glasses. And then told me that he's so disappointed because he really thought we had a connection. I said, why? Because you told me that my fucking glasses look like Jeffrey Dahmer. Fuck you. Disgusting. Oh, sorry. I wasn't supposed to tell you guys that. Buy a membership. Go USA, go everybody, But yeah, I mean, I'm American, so yeah, I'm an American first person, and I respect all of you from other countries to being a your country first person. That makes sense. I think we could have a stronger globalization creates strength when countries are all operating in their best interest first and foremost. It's kind of like put your oxygen mask on if the plane's going down before you help other people kind of vibe. Yo, biker mommy, what's up, Ave2? I almost rode the bike yesterday because my truck was in the shop. I got new brakes and I got an inspection, but I almost took my motorcycle to my daughter's lacrosse game, but I didn't have to. I'm just not really in the best mental state to be riding my motorcycle after not riding it for 6 months. But I did ride it around the yard, and I did a bunch of cleanup in the yard. So I had a string of Christmas lights out that I want to see if still work. And I didn't want to run it over. And so I stopped really short, and that emergency stop, I was like, I got it. So I did my first 500 miles on a motorcycle, and it's definitely in my body. I blame FDR, and I'm back out. Yeah, it's something with like Jekyll Island, the Fed, the gold standard. It's all connected. Secretary vibes today. Thank you. I am protecting my sleep schedule, and blue light's a big part of that. So happy to say you remember that. You remember ships are going to be so great. Wait, I remember what? Oh, memberships. Yes. No, seriously. Thank you, Anne-Marie. Who's the guy on your shirt? Lil Wayne. Do you know that Forever 21 made full face sunglasses? No, but thank you for reminding me. I have to go to Forever 21 before they close. They're closing all stores by April 30th, and the one at my mall is still open. I need to go to Forever 21. Yo, thank you so much. So anyway, someone asked me if they should quit their job, and I let them know that they should actually just keep their resume updating. This guy's commenting on my video. You don't know anything about politics. Hey, sure. I don't think anybody really does. Politics is like somewhat of an illusion. So, but yeah, so this is you guys want to know my resume? My experience is I've been a media director, a freelance technical writer, an editor, an assistant underwriter, a stagiaire. That's my resume. And I went to college in Boston. Yes, on the motorcycle, can confirm being inside. On the motorcycle, can confirm being inside. Yeah, for 6 whole months. I play cards. Nice, me too. Dylan and I taught ourselves how to play poker with waterproof cards on vacation in Puerto Rico. Look inside my soul. You can find the gold and maybe get rich. Well, that's a lyric. That's a lyric, DC. What song is that? I'm so nervous about motorcycles. My husband, brother. Yeah. It can be very dangerous for sure. Do you have ADHD? Yes. And I just stopped taking my medication a couple weeks ago. So this is pure unmedicated ADHD. I think America should be more America again. Yeah, America's really cool. I see so many cool people on YouTube. American culture really has influenced the entire world. And it's not by nature of America. It's by nature of the immigrants that made America, America. You're hot. I love your vibe. I am king. Thank you. It makes my nerves go crazy. I don't know if it'll happen, but I guess if you know. He can ride. He used to do it his whole life. Yeah, they say that you end up riding your motorcycle like you drive. And I'm a really conservative, safe driver. And I would even say that learning how to ride a motorcycle has improved my driving because I'm so much more aware. Would you medicate your child if they had ADHD? So Jasmine, I have tried to medicate Dylan several times. once when he was younger. That didn't go over well once this year, and we stopped. So yes, I was against medicine. I was anti-medicine for my kids and myself, but at a certain point, you've got to accept you need some help. And my Ritalin did really help me break through some blocks in my life that were being caused by my ADHD. But I think we're suffering from more type 2 ADHD from environmental factors. And so I stopped taking my medicine to get a cognitive baseline on how my ADHD felt when I got proper sleep, cut out stress from my life, stopped going on my phone, cut out social media, stopped doom scrolling, stopped watching the news. And I personally do not need Ritalin. Do you like any rock music? I do. I like alternative rock. I like the Silver Sun pickups. Bitch, don't kill my vibe. Okay, there you go, DC. I went and reported that person's comment. Thanks, Michelle. I don't think I read it, but thank you for reporting. The one I just said, technically most Americans are immigrants. Yes, older than the natives. Yeah, exactly. So American culture by nature is just a bunch of different cultures mixing and seeing what was good. However, our personalities are passed down in our DNA. So Americans are born out of the most ballsy, risk-taking, not give a fuck, stand for no bullshit people, because those are the people that left their home countries to take a chance on being Americans. So Americans are different in the way that they're genetically, born out of the immigrant mindset, which is inherently very brave and very, you know, I'm not gonna lie, Forever Too Cute, Forever 21, most weird clothing style. Yeah, they do, but it's cool. Jiz, I answered your question. I have ADD, yeah. I reported someone. Oh, thank you, Michelle. Michelle, plug that vid. Okay, guys, my most recent video is an ADHD body double video. So if you have trouble staying focused when you clean and getting stuff done, I've been working on making videos with using ChatGPT to help me be more focused and get things done at one time and not stopping and starting and stopping and starting. It would have taken me hours to clean that bathroom, but I made a video where it only took me 25 minutes because I followed ChatGPT's routine of being a professional cleaner, and I did it in a really systemic way, and I made the video to create a body double for you guys. So if you want to do a deep clean of your bathroom in a way that a professional cleaner would, you can put my video on and just do everything I'm doing, and in 25 minutes, your bathroom will look like a cleaner was there. Okay, it really took 30. But I didn't have the right tool to clean the shower, but I do now. There are so many Kendrick titles popping up. Jungle Boogie, I'm sorry. We attracted it. We attracted it. You're thinking of doing a music career. So is my son. Go for it, girl. Random, thank you. I agree with the American mindset. It's really cool. Let me show you the thing I got, and then we'll go cook. I'm out of gas, so this is going to be a meal prep on a hot plate. But we're going to make it work, okay? So, yeah. So this is what I got. So the thing that made the process take longer than the 25 minutes was that I had to scrub the entire shower with a kitchen sponge. So I got this. From Clorox. I thought, does it get longer than that? That's what she said. Got him. Like the screen. Tap the screen if you like that. Tap the screen if you think I got him. Now, bitch. It says 69 likes on my screen. So why don't we get it to 70? Why don't we get it to 71? And why don't we get it to 72? Do your thumbs work? Prove it. Everybody be good in the chat. You don't want to get reported, seriously though. What's my favorite store? I don't have any favorite stores because I hate shopping. I usually just buy several of the same thing. Lululemon, Adidas, and Brandy, Melville. Hey cutie, looking spacey. Oh, spexy. Got them. I got glasses too. These are blue light glasses. It's a highly effective looking cleaning tool. Yeah, baby. Look how much better I'm going to be able to clean my shower. I declare you guys supportive. Thank you for everything. Thanks for being here. Hey, Machado Griffin. It's supposed to be longer than that. I see 14 likes. You have to refresh it. It's up to 73 now. Thank you guys for liking the stream and being here. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell. I do go live Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I am sharing the process of reinventing my entire life from rock bottom. I was engaged to a man with a secret life, a fake name, a secret cocaine addiction, a secret family. And now I got to go get that engagement ring made into a necklace for my birthday as a trophy that I survived it. I came out better on the other side, and I'm creating my own world. I'm living inside of it. I'm sharing everything I'm doing to help you guys have better lives. Taylor, what do you think I should do my music career? I don't know. What do? You sing? You play instruments? What's your deal? Now I see 72. Nice. Thanks for the likes, guys. Finally, she covered up. Finally. Oh, yeah, that's what I was going to say, guys. I just come on wearing what I'm wearing. And I was actually a little concerned about this shirt being appropriate for YouTube. I don't know if my stream will get monetized or not, but this is what I was wearing. And that's what I come on stream wearing. What's my car? I drive a black pickup truck, an F-150 Lariat. It's like a Clorox Swiffer. Yeah. Taylor, Jamie. Rora, I don't know what you should do for your music career. I don't know, because I don't know what you're talented in. You should do whatever you feel like it. Dylan's going to be a music producer. Dylan makes beats. So, you guys chose meal prep. Let's go do it, because I have to, or else my turkey's going to go bad. And then it'll be money that I wasted. All right, guys. Okay. Okay. All right, guys. Let's do the damn thing. Let's go cook. What did you get for my birthday on the 29th of April? Nothing. What'd you get for my birthday on the 11th of June? I'm going to go to Forever 21 in your honor. Hey, Evan, what's up? Exactly. That's where I learned from school. The young ages adults can't seem to grasp it. Yo, Amory, I'm so proud of you for arranging your vanity space. It makes such a difference. So on March, so I'm reinventing my entire life from rock bottom. Every month I choose a theme, and every week I choose a special focus of that theme. After the resurrection of direwolf, do you think it will help to resurrect the dinosaurs? If so, what dinosaurs would you love to have as a pet? I did do a Google research of if dinosaurs are real. It turns out that they probably are. I wouldn't want to have any dinosaur as a pet. A pterodactyl? Because I'm a falconer? Taylor, I gotta go and get ready. I'm going out for dinner. Take care. Maybe do some yoga. I'm going to Jungle Boogie for sure. Thanks for the reminder. So you guys voted the other day to see my steam room. This has been part of my cocoon, my mental health self-care. This thing has probably kept me out of prison. I've never been so relaxed as I've been in my entire life. This is all a mess, but it's because I'm organizing everything and like literally doing some major renovation work. But those are all of my essential oils. And I put essential oils in that little basket right there. And I dry brush myself inside. So this was $88 from Amazon, okay? And I sit in here and you fill up the water. And I also got a sauna that I was going to unbox and build on a video. I have my shower speaker. So I have my little speaker. I put a YouTube video on. And I have my little clear stool because my back hurts. So it helps when I put my feet up. And I sit here with some towels and I put lavender essential oil, which is empty. You can't keep your oils in here because heat degrade your oils. So I always thought essential oils were bullshit, but I'm telling you, I've never been as relaxed in my life as when I put lavender in this thing. If I miss some of the chat, guys, just know that I try my best to keep up with it, but I gotta like keep it moving today on the stream. You love my steam room. Thank you. Okay, so Rora's Life. This is an $88 portable steam room. So this actually folds down flat. So you zip up the window. I open up the window and the door to help it dry out so it doesn't get any mold in it. But you zip yourself inside of it and then it fills up with steam. And I actually got this for my muscles, for detoxing off my Ritalin. Yeah, I've been totally sober. I have been on no substances. I have stopped eating at night, and I've been just making so many changes in my life. So I thought this would help me detox from everything. It was $88. See, can I roll down the hill? Should I go over the falls in it? This is all new hair growth, by the way. This is not breakage, just so you guys know. This is a testament to my extreme hair growth routine. That's all new hair. It's the lavender. It's calming. I have a body wash with it. It's so good. Hey, Buster, what's up? So I have essential oils are expensive when you buy them so small. So the ones I use the most are cedarwood, eucalyptus, tea tree, and lavender. So I get the big bottle of them. It's like $5 for this bottle, but it's like $9 for a bottle that's 8 times bigger. This is a ½ ounce, I think. No, it's a third of an ounce. So yeah, it's $9 for like, what, 10 times more than this? So yeah, guys, you could find them for like $150, all the way down to $88. And I realized that they were all the exact same product. So I just tried the cheapest one and it worked. I always love long necks if I could. Oh, okay. Like a Brachiosaurus. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, Amory. I never saw it, but I know what it is. All you need now is a roller coaster ride and a squeeze hug. A squeeze hug, a roller coaster ride. I used to do that for mental health. I used to have the unlimited pass to Disney in Hong Kong, and I would just go to Space Mountain if I felt bad. How do you differentiate purple and indigo? Indigo has more blue. Yeah. Meowtastic. So yeah, I dry brush my whole body towards the heart here. This is for lymphatic drainage. I notice it really helps me relax. You go in circles around your joints and then straight lines everywhere else, always towards the heart. So yeah, I go in here, I dry brush. Actually, yesterday on hair wash day, 2 steps of my hair routine take 10 minutes in the shower. My pre-shampoo and my hair mask. So I kept this running. And instead of just sitting in the bath being so fucking bored because I have ADHD and it's like all I can do, I'm just like, ah, ah, ah. So I got in here for those 2 10-minute periods and it really made me feel so good. And this is all of the work we did at the beginning of April. I taught you guys how to do an energy audit, and so I'll be teaching you guys more on that board. But yeah, I now have the steam room, and then I also got the sauna. I'm building an outdoor shower and sauna outside my house. Outdoor shower, bath, and sauna, like a real cedar sauna, which I will be making videos about. I'm renovating this whole house and I'm going to document all of it. So if you guys want to learn how to use tools and learn how to do simple home improvement projects that even a girl could do, kidding, subscribe, because I'm going to be documenting the entire renovation and Dylan's going to be helping me a lot. We're building a shed next week. I am moving outside. I'm building a compound outside. I got a 8x10 or a 10x12 canvas wall tent. So I'm going to be doing my living outside series. So make sure you subscribe if that sounds good to you. It's a steam room. Good for you. I know you make the most out of the steam room. I put the Breathe Easy oil in. I put my Breathe Right strip on. The lavender, it's calming. It's so good. I have many careers planned: musician, model, interior designer, fashion designer. Good for you, Rora. That's awesome. Just stick with it all. As a child, that was our favorite movie. Oh, that's cute. Are you going to do All Summer Outside? No, but I am, I'm disconnecting from this digital world that has damaged my brain so much. And so I'm going to I got an offer of a sponsorship by this really cool, generator company, this $3,000 solar generator. So I'm going to use the tent as a way to showcase my sponsorship with the solar generator. And just little by little, I'm going to experiment with getting off grid. I experimented with this. Look, I'm not watching the news anymore. Now I'm just listening to Lo-Fi Vibes. That's a YouTube channel called Craft Cozy Room. So if you want to check out something really nice and relaxing, I've been putting that on in the morning instead of the news, because I'm sorry, I can't. I literally can't. Oh, here's my pink notebook. I was supposed to write something down in it. That's annoying. What did I say I was going to write in my notebook? Does anyone remember? What period of time outside? I don't know yet. I'm going to build the tent. We're just going to go with it. So I'm going to make a whole series of cleaning out the backyard. I'm going to make a whole series of building the tent, moving into the tent, living in the tent. So the thing is, right, like as a single mom especially, we need a break. And it's so hard to get that disconnection and that break when you are a single mom or even a mom at all. And I think a lot of women, it's frustrating because you need a break so bad, but you just can't get one. And sometimes as a mom, taking a break just creates more work when you get back. But I think I'm a very good example of how you can work on yourself and take the time you need, even while not leaving your kids, while not spending $2,000 on an ayahuasca retreat, which I've done. But and luckily I have the resources to have been able to get some of those experiences. But I remember when I couldn't afford that and I was so desperate for some healing and for a break. And so I'm putting together a little at-home retreat program that's accessible to anybody. I want to do like a little weekend retreat for moms. And so I don't know, I feel like I could start a little movement of people getting outside, staying in tents in their backyard. Just, you got to make the most of what you have, Steam room, look it up, Nature Nest, look it up. It was $88. The news will keep you negative. Yeah, the news is negative. I'm loving this right now. Now my kids are 6 and 2. I'm desperate for both. Hannah. So I remember when my kids were so young and I was so broke and I didn't have the resources to get away. But your world is in your mind and we can always take care of our mind for free. So I'm going to introduce you guys to the 7-day mental diet. I have to write that down. And I've been using my master book to keep everything in one area. I've been master booking a lot, so that helps. New video idea, Taylor's Single Mom Corner. Take a break and eat a steak. I'm screenshotting that. That's hilarious, Martin. Thank you. 7-day mental diet. Don't let me forget to talk about that before we get off. Is anybody in a position to be able to Google something for me? I guess I could have done it on the computer. I want to know if the 7-day mental diet by Emmett Fox is in public domain. He's definitely dead. Hey, my favorite optimist. Hey, Schrodinger. The optimism is optimisming today. I've had one of the worst weeks of my life, but we're here. Stage 1's on the way. Good for you, Rora. Stick with it. And just tell yourself that anything that you believe and want to do is possible. So yeah, I'm going to be sharing a lot of content about how I disconnected my kids off of the internet and living outside, and they're coming outside with me too. So subscribe if you feel overwhelmed by the digital world and you're looking for easy, simple, cheap ways to get back in touch with nature, get back in touch with yourself, and just start to unravel some of the maze of what the digital era is doing to our brains. You can Google it for me. Thanks, Angel. It's Emmett Fox. I think it's EMMETT. 2 M's, 2 T's, Fox. Look, guys, I've been wearing my retainers. Can you tell? I only have 4 weeks left. I'm so excited. I thought I was going to have to, go back to the orthodontist. It's not Taylor. What's not, Ryan? You can do both. Oh, it's not. Okay, Ryan, thank you. You can do both. Why choose? Do both. Wait, what? Are you talking to me, Schrodinger? Taylor, you should try for modeling, too. You look so young. You have a good figure. Thanks, Laura. Thank you. Thank you so much. It's not in public domain. Okay, Angel, you don't have to search it. Ryan says it's not in public domain. Vans are. Thank you, Angel, Vans, Ryan. Thank you, guys. Okay, that's good to know. I must have searched it at some point, but either way, I can still teach the book. I just wanted to know if I could do some other more independent things with it. I'm going to make some tea. So guys, you guys voted to meal prep. Thank you, Evan, for your compliment. 39% of you guys voted to meal prep. That's what I needed my pink notebook for, now I remember. And then the 26% of detailing my truck. Yeah, after I got my brakes and inspection done, I took it through the car wash, but I have to compound it. I got compounding and I got to clean it out. I love cleaning if I only have the time. So that's why I needed my pink notebook. So you guys really helped me with all sorts of good ideas for meal prepping. You guys helped me come up with the idea to make beef stroganoff, and that's what we're going to do today. So yeah, so that's my list. Oh, I must have taken the pages out because I am literally just so silly. No, they just must be in a different tab. The April tab? No. Nah, it's okay, guys. I'm getting myself together. I have no idea where those meal prep pages went. Literally started using this notebook so that I wasn't out of my pages. Oh, here it is. Okay, so what I did was I broke down the meals we're gonna have. I break it down into days. So Monday, salad night, Tuesday, whatever, a meal. I think it was something like, I don't remember, but then Wednesday, sandwich night, and Thursday, something, Friday, something easy. So every night I have a theme, and then I look at my 2 months at a time. And then I plan these meals basically where I cook in advance and freeze things. So for example, on Saturdays, it's Italian. Or I'm sorry, on Sundays, it's Italian. So for these 2 months, I'm making meatballs and sauce, and then I'm making Italian chicken cutlets. I make enough of those for 4 weeks of dinner, and then every other week I alternate. So one Sunday will be chicken cutlets, the other Sunday will be meatballs. One Sunday will be chicken cutlets, the other one will be meatballs. So it's the benefit of cooking everything at once, but not having to eat the same thing all week, if that makes sense. Am I still my best friend? Yeah, of course. You can still talk about it. Yes, Angel. And yeah, Vance, I can. I slept in my, oh God, that's disgusting. Yeah, like you can go outside, touch grass, and use the internet. Why choose? Oh, yeah, no, I'm not saying you can't use the internet, but I'm saying that you can't be addicted to the internet. Yeah, it's about a balance and spending time outside. Most of us have the balance on the wrong side. So to balance that back out, you'd have to spend a lot of time outside, Are you back on your medication? No, I stopped taking my medication. I don't need that. Taylor, one question. Have you been a model? No, I've been an actress, though. Are you woke? No, oh, okay, so we're going to ban you because you're making racist comments, but no, I'm not woke. This is the anti-woke live stream. So beef stroganoff, these are the ideas you guys gave me in the stream where we wrote out my whole meal plan. Stroganoff, chicken and dumplings, stuffed cabbage soup, stuffed pepper soup, BLTs for sandwich night, lasagna soup, and dumplings. So you guys gave me a lot of good ideas. And then, so I made myself a list. I needed 4 packs of chicken breast, mushrooms, 6 packs of grass-fed ground beef, taco shells, burrito wraps, ground turkey, Parmesan cheese, peas, meatball mix. So then Sunday, I grilled 3 pounds of chicken breast, made vinaigrette. Tuesday, I grilled 2 pounds of chicken, which I think we did on the stream together. Prepare Salisbury steaks. Thursday, prepare the tacos and burritos. Friday, we have a convenience meal. Saturdays will be a soup or a stew. So I'm doing Italian wedding soup and cabbage roll soup. And then Sundays are chicken cutlets and meatballs and marinara. So my 2-week cooking list, which is taking me longer because my life's been falling apart and stuff. But over 2 weeks, I'll grill 5 pounds of chicken breast, make a double batch of vinaigrette, prep 3 heads of lettuce. That's for the week. That's not for 2 months. That's for the week. Prep 4 Salisbury steak meals. Prep 4 bags of stir fry meat, which I've already done. That's already in the freezer. make 12 burritos, cook 4 meals of taco meat, make 4 batches of Italian wedding soup, make 4 batches of cabbage soup, make 4 batches of chicken cutlets, and make 4 batches of meatballs. And I do it this way because I went on this girls trip and I left my dad with the kids. And so I literally took all day to cook a week of food. And then I realized, even though my kitchen was trash and I was exhausted, I had just cooked a week of food in 6 hours. The cleanup and the prep of food is taking me like 6 hours a day. So now I basically put all my effort in on the front end, and then I have stuff for 2 weeks. Yeah, no, entropy is not fun for me, Schrodinger, because I'm a single mom of 2 teenagers with working to build a small business. Yeah, I do have a menu. It's just not written out, organized right now. You're making me hungry. Yeah, acting's cool. I did some acting too. When I was a child, I acted like everything is all right. Martin! Bars! Guys, subscribe to Resi4 fan. He's Martin, and he also goes live. Hey, Darren, what's up? You made Salisbury steaks on Tuesday. Yum. Andrew, I'm great. How are you? No, it turns out I didn't need my medicine. I decided to learn if I needed it or not. If I needed it, I'd be back on it, but it turns out I don't need it, so. But no disregard to anybody who does need medicine to cope. I just had an inkling that it was more of my lifestyle that was causing me to be so frantic and frazzled, and I was right about that because I have a good instinct about myself. Ooh, I oiled my cutting board. This week. I got to restock some tea. I just used my last chamomile. That's me as a bunny baby, so you're welcome for that. Thanks, Evan. No, I like them when they tell me I'm beautiful. Even though I know I'm beautiful, I still like to hear it. Still a nice compliment. I'm single. You love my daughter. All right, Leah. It was fun and it was real, but it wasn't real fun. You are blocked from my channel. Anybody who says anything sexual or weird, I'm not saying you, Aurora, at all. I said that to you before about sexualizing the kids, more so for the adults. When you make a comment like that, they don't know you're 16, so I just kind of have to like keep it real. My children are not going to be sexualized on the internet. You're not a bunny, you're an ox. Yeah, entropy gives you an excuse to procrastinate. Yeah, Schrodinger, for me, it just doesn't work with my lifestyle because I have to make a fresh, healthy dinner every single night. And in addition to everything I'm doing, renovating my house, building my YouTube, working on myself, raising my children alone, it's just, I can't. I think that would be so fun. I never went camping. It's something I always wanted to do. Camping in the yard. Sub to Resi, yes. You'll be live later this summer. We will all be there, Red. You're beautiful. Thank you. I love Taylor. I love Jamie. Very nice. Thanks, Darren. Such a cute bunny. Thank you. Yeah, let's keep it respectful, guys. Oh, also, you want to do Polaroid roulette? Look, I've been organizing everything. I have thousands of Polaroids in the house. You guys want to do Polaroid roulette? Oh, Dylan in 2018 with his Lego boat. Oh my God, look at that face. Look at that. Look at how cute he is. I don't love you, really. I do. I love all my subscribers. Oh, that's me with red, white, and blue hair on 4th of July in 2018. It was blue at the bottom, pink at the top, and white in the middle. That's my 4th of July hair in 2018. One of the worst times of my life. One more. Oh, Dylan with more Legos. And Daphne, that's a selfie that Daphne took of them. That Daphne, that's a shirt with an American flag on it. Dylan used to feel that it was a bit racist to wear that in Hong Kong because he was being wokeified. I bet the next stream you pick is from 2020. No. One more. That's a fail. We don't need to keep that one. Whoa, watch out for this one. Look how dead I was in my eyes. Look how dead I am in my eyes. Can you guys see the difference? I've struggled. Anna, hey. The hair sleeves, right? Look at the Lego set. Yeah. 28 was a dog zodiac year. You're under that sign. He looks like you. Cute color combo in your hair. Thank you. Fucking fried my hair. All right, guys. Look, I even cleaned the fridge off because it's overstimulating me. I used to have all the ephemera on the fridge because we moved 18 times in 16 years and we never had that feeling of home. And growing up, I didn't really have a normal home either. And so all the little memories on my fridge made me feel like we were a normal family. But now I know we're a normal family because we are. And the pictures on the fridge were overstimulating to me. So I cleaned it up. That's me, Jamie. You look like you got held hostage. I literally was. I was in an abusive marriage. It's love, but that not kind of love that people think. Yeah, it's a different kind of love than you're referring to. But I do love you guys. Proudly wearing the Confederate flag. Ooh, gross, Dave. That's disgusting. We'll just hide you from the channel. Taylor, your eyes look real dead. I was dead inside. That's when I was live streaming when you met me, Angel. That was after my divorce with the abusive Marine. Hey, Hussein, what's up? All right, guys, let's meal prep. So I am out of gas. So we're not cooking with gas today. We're cooking with electric today. I've got this little hot plate that we're going to use in my members only stream in a secret fun way. So join my membership if you want to be invited to my members only live stream. All tiers of membership have access to my last day of the month. So April 30th, I will be doing my members only live stream. And that's a place where I can share more of my private life with you guys, spill the dating tea. I dress up in a gown. You guys can buy me shots. And I always end up a little bit tipsy, and it's really fun. And it's just a cool way for you guys to support my content, my channel, and be a little more included on the behind the scenes of my life. And then level 2 and above members are also going to be invited to my book club. So buy your membership if you want to come. But we're going to use this. I've been cutting back on my medicine. I was talking to you about last time. You noticed since I've lived in Jersey and not Philly, your anxiety's been and depression's been great. You're able to control it yourself. You don't need to depend on my medicine as much, and it feels great not to wake up to have to take something right away, but if it's there if I need it. Amory, that makes me so proud. That like literally gives me strength to keep going, because what I'm going through has helped someone else. Even one of my real life friends who comes in here was able to break herself out of a toxic relationship after what I've been sharing. So it's like literally life affirming. Thank you guys so much for your support. I'm sorry that your back hurts, Rora. How would they buy you shots? Send you super chat? Yeah, they send me super chats. I think $10 and I'll do a shot of vodka, and I usually get pretty turned. Dead inside is very hard. People often are loving too much and too kind-hearted. That can ruin good people. Yeah, that's definitely been one of my struggles. So let's choose, guys. In the chat, do you want to see me make a big batch of beef stroganoff, or do you want to see me make turkey meatballs? Guys, let me know in the chat. I'll read through and I'll try to get a consensus of what I should cook. I'm not going to cook both things. I have a lot of stuff going on in my real life, and I have to make Dylan a boutonniere because the prom is today, so I can't be here for so long. I obviously didn't care you look dead or not. I like talking to you and watching the lives, and we're still talking to each other today. It's crazy to know. Thank you for showing. Thank you for being there for me, Angel. You should say that for members only. Yeah, that's what I'm saving for members only. There's something I remember when I met you. That is something. Thank you, Angel. Stroganoff, turkey meatballs. Thanks, just a chill guy. Which meat's going to go bad? The turkey. I'm going to cook both today no matter what, but yeah, let's do the turkey meatballs. I'm sorry, members only. That's okay. I get what you're saying. Empath attracts a narcissist. Yes, guys, empathic people tend to attract narcissists. And that was something that I had to break out of victim mentality and fix my codependency. $10 a shot. I can buy 1.5 of liter for 30. Yeah, so can I. But do you live stream yourself drinking it? It's a way to support my channel. It's not a way to pay for money, but pay for vodka. But whatever, right? Do those glasses double as safety goggles given their surface area? LOL. What's funny? Meatballs. Yeah, we're going to cook meatballs. All right. Good morning, dear. Hey, no fucks given. Same. Okay, so let's get out the turkey. It was sell by yesterday, which means I should have 5 days to use it. So we'll do the sniff test on it. Okay. And this is a big thing of beef broth that I made that I'll put this is not beef broth, sorry, chicken broth. Ooh, we should make some fresh orange juice. I haven't eaten yet today. That's also something. I'm learning. I've struggled with anorexia and body dysmorphia my whole life. And I've been working on realizing when I'm hungry, and I've been eating. So that's a totally new thing I've been doing in my life. User freeze by April 23rd. Yeah. Oh, user freeze by, not sell by. Smell it. If it smells fine, it's fine. It's been in the very back of my fridge that actually was frozen when I first got all this food, because when your fridge gets full, it gets colder. This one's user freeze by 25th. That's why the 25th was in my mind, because 2 of them are the 25th. All right, well, at least we'll have the 2.5 pounds of ground beef, and if these aren't good, we won't use them. This one's a little puffed up, so these ones are a little puffed up. I'm probably just not going to risk it. I probably am just going to throw those away. I'm just going to keep them in the fridge so they don't stink up my thing. That's what she said. Okay, so we should also make me a little bit of orange juice. I should eat a little something before I start all this because, I'm feeling hungry. I know what that feels like now. That's cool. So what are we going to need for meatballs, right? I don't use a recipe. I'm a really good cook, but I can show you guys the ingredients I use. And in the future, if you guys feel the need, I can definitely put together some recipes. But We're gonna put some soy sauce in there. Maybe we'll put a little, I just have a tiny bit of ketchup in this, so. See guys, hot girls save money. I'm not throwing that away. Like, I'm gonna use all of what I have. So we'll put a little, oh, I already grabbed soy sauce. I thought that was Worcestershire. Worcestershire. We'll put a little soy sauce in there. I'll do obviously Italian seasoning, salt, pepper. Oh, I'm almost out of salt. That's important to know. I gotta write that down. See guys, I'm keeping my master notebook with me everywhere to help my ADHD. It really makes a difference. Then we need onions and garlic, which are outside of here. I had a bunch of stale, I've been really going through it. I had a bunch of stale bagels. So whenever I have stale or leftover bread, I always toast it and then make my own breadcrumbs. But I burnt all this bread, but I kind of felt like it was still usable, but I'm looking at it now and it's like low-key not. So it's all right. I tried. I can only do what I can do. Oh, this is an upgrade. This is a garbage can right next to the island, so I don't have to keep going to the garbage can. And we will grab a garbage bowl. Not to be all Rachel Ray about it because she's fucking insufferable, but I'm going to bend at my knees to preserve my back. And then we are going to grab 2 very large bowls. And one of them will be for our meat mixture. And one of them will be for our garbage. We'll put the meat mixture in here so you guys can see it. And then this one will be our garbage bowl. It helps so much for kitchen cleanup to have a bowl right next to you for all of the scraps. We'll put some fresh Parmesan in there. So I will take the grater out. Hot girls save money. I'm going to replace this with a wooden dowel. Oh, another thing I'm going to make a video about. I was cleaning out the yard. Oh, we'll get the citrus juicer. Another thing I'm going to make a video about, I noticed a lot of my yard tools, because I just ordered my shed, so a lot of my yard tools have been outside, and they're damaged. Not damaged, but the wood shaft is all splintery. So I realized I could probably sand it and seal it, you know? So I really try to take care of the things I have and repair them instead of buying new things, and this is evidence of this. So I will make a video about replacing the handle. It's just got a little screw. What's to stop me from sanding and finishing a dowel and then just throwing it in there? Nothing. Not shit. That's what's stopping me. Nothing. Like the stream. Let's get it up to 100 likes, guys. Come on. What, you don't care anymore? That used to be, you guys used to care, but now you don't. My views have fucking tanked. Oh, look, I got these out of Rich People's Garbage, these glass things, and I used it for my lentils and my pasta. I realized if I fill this up, I can actually clear up a lot of space from the pasta. So that's cool to learn. What are we doing in here? Getting breadcrumbs. Yeah, see, this is another thing. Like, these are breads I've saved. I actually have panko breadcrumbs right now because I was making a lot of chicken cutlets. But I save all my stale bread. I lightly toast it and dry it out. Thank you guys for liking the stream. Let's get it up to 100 likes, guys. Come on, do girl a favor. It's free. So that's all old bread, but you gotta dry it out or else it'll go moldy if it has moisture in it. Hey Boston Brook, what's up? Thanks for being here. How do I become a member? I've looked everywhere. Next stream, I will put it in the description, the link. It should be right next to the chat. If you're subscribed, there should be a little box with a $sign. It should say subscribe, join. It should say join channel. Too much talking. Just make the food already. Bye, Jamie. I hope you enjoyed my stream because I just banned you from my channel. I'm not here for it anymore. Like, don't fucking talk shit to me on my own stream. Fridge tour, please. We can do a fridge tour. Hannah, I think you need to go on a desktop and look in settings. I've looked and looked too. I think she has a link on her post on her channel page. I don't even know if I do, Nana. Guys, thank you so much for wanting to support me. I'm getting everything together little by little, and I just appreciate you guys being here. And when the membership is meant to grow, it will grow. We already have 183 members, and thank you guys so much to each and every one of you who's joined and supported my channel. Let's grow the Taylor gang. Cutie patootie and dings in the garbage. Marry me. Hey, Dean. A safety concern. Fungi spores can survive extreme heat regarding roasting the stale bread. It's not a safety concern. Schrodinger's wrong. As an Italian woman, I can tell you, just dry out your stale bread and make it into breadcrumbs. You know, we're not living. Like, we need to go back to the old world and stop having everything be so sterile and sanitized. Jamie thinks you got too much in your house, Taylor, too much food. I always overbuy food. I have 2 teenage kids, so I don't think I don't think Jamie knows what he's talking about. I don't think Schrodinger does either with the breadcrumbs. I just take some medicine and it all disappears. Oh, Advil for your back. Lord, mine just has the option for super chat. I'll figure it out. Hannah, thank you so much. I have no doubt that you will. And thank you for wanting to support my channel. I think that I can help a lot of other moms that are where I used to be, you know? What am I making tonight? Probably Italian wedding soup because we're making the meatballs and I have a beautiful pot of chicken stock in my fridge. I wish I looked like you. Life would be so much easier. Yeah, pretty privilege is a real thing, but even if you're not conventionally attractive, nothing's stopping you from having a fit body, putting your shoulders back, and fucking saying it with your chest. Anybody can be attractive, and I believe that. Hey, Shonda from Oregon, thank you. Thank you. Love your glasses. I had to block Jamie as well. It's okay. I blocked him out of the chat, so he's gone now. These are blue light blockers, and they've improved my sleep so much. Josh and Mama, yo! You don't think I follow Josh and Mama? Why, you guys want to make something mayo-based? Should we make something mayo-based? I think I got a can of chicken. Josh and Mama. Hers wouldn't be organic. They substituted these instead of frozen peas that I needed for my stroganoff. That's an interesting perspective. Yeah, Schrodinger. Yeah. I'm old world. Do you have? I used to have like OCD with food to the point where I would throw away a lot of good food. So I'm trying to reset that because it's really unnecessary and it's wasteful. Having much food is a good sign. I agree. Do you have a favorite brand for loose green tea? I don't like green tea, but I'm sure when Shuriken Zone is in here, he has one. I wish my fridge looked like that. My fridge is totally empty right now. I have to go shopping. I only get Walmart delivered. Yeah, I need new blue light blockers for my glasses. Josh and Mama can Duke's Mayo. I was gonna say fucking Duke's. No, I'm a Hellman's girl. Nope. It's just a big nope for me. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I get everything delivered from Walmart. You guys want to do a quick fridge tour? I keep the oranges in the fridge. They're a little harder to juice, but then the juice is cold and you don't have to wait for it. Fridge tour. This is olives. These are all like my olives and pickles. So I put the pepperoncini peppers in the salads. I save the juice of the hot peppers to marinate chicken in. That's actually old. This needs to get thrown away. It's hummus. This is mascarpone cheese from the tiramisu we were supposed to make, but we had too much family drama to be able to cook before Christmas, so we still have the mascarpone. It's good until May 3rd. Faye Greek yogurt, sour cream for the stroganoff. This has got to be old at this point. 16th of April. I've literally had this for so long. Cottage cheese. I don't know. I guess I was going to make some keto shit. I would never buy naked juice, but someone else's Walmart order got delivered to me, and it was karma because my Walmart order didn't show up recently. Also got the strawberries from that Walmart order, and these are probably no good anymore either because I got them on Saturday. And yeah, now they're kind of over. Honestly, to be honest, these are just overripe. They're not moldy at all. I would put those in a smoothie today if I do. I don't care if you think I'm gross. This is vanilla yogurt that also came in the accidental order, but it looks fucking delicious. These blueberries still look passable. Bunch of mushrooms for the stroganoff. Some noodles I made the other day out of comfort because I was literally losing my fucking mind, having a nervous breakdown. More citrus, the Easter eggs we dyed, mushrooms for stroganoff, chicken for grilling, a little bit of feta cheese left. I've been making these really good little Greek wraps, some corn cob from my elote stuffed, my elote deviled eggs, which I can definitely make more of with these. This is like a use it or lose it thing because we made those on Saturday. So if I eat them today, I'll make some egg salad, maybe half and half because comfort food, Chobani oat milk from whoever ordered that, and I got their order. Then we have this amazing Greek style dip from Lidl. I put this with rotisserie chicken on a naan with some sriracha and make myself a little like gyro wrap basically. Then I've got salads, organic lettuce. This broccoli is for our stir fries. This is pepper jack cheese sticks that my daughter takes for her lunch. That's her protein in her lunch. I do sweet snack, salty snack, fruit, vegetable main. So she takes a mix of I usually peel a full carrot for her because she likes that, but I haven't had time, so I do baby carrots and and snap peas, and then she takes cheese and crackers, which is salty snack. Then the main is the cheese stick, the fruit is the applesauce, and the sweet snack is a granola bar. Celery, obviously, I just cut this yesterday for our quesadillas. We're going to put that in the meatballs. This is basil that came with my accidental order from Walmart. These are old peppers that I was trying to be a better version of myself, and I just didn't get around to actually cooking with them. Actually, one of those is, we're going to toss those away. We're trying to, like, learn scarcity mentality, and if something's bad, we're not eating it. some cheese, some citrus. Yeah, just fruits and vegetables. And I eat a lot of jalapeno and poblano peppers when I'm doing low carb. My favorite cheese ever, smoked Gouda. A cheese stick for a main. Yeah. So Daphne's a light eater, and she's like me. Daphne can't really eat in public because it's very overstimulating, and she's like a hot girl. So she feels self-conscious about eating at school, because she's just like very prim and proper and perfect. So yeah, that's got protein and fat. So that's as much of a main as I'm gonna get her to eat. But still, there's fruits, vegetables, so carrots, snap peas, cheese stick, crackers, granola bar, and an applesauce. So she, school's not very long. So if you give them a good breakfast with protein, and then they eat a good snack when they get home and have a healthy dinner. Lunch, I don't really overthink that anymore. Do DIY salads one day, boiled eggs, throw leftover meat from other meals into, yes, exactly, Nana Blue, that's what I do. It's strawberry time in Austria. Strawberry season's my birthday. Walmart order, much needed one. Definitely making one today. Can't wait. I got excited for my food orders. That's when I feel old. My husband, grandma's Italian. She made the best ravioli. I make ravioli too. Yeah. I have a pasta maker. You guys help me learn how to use it. She makes sure she has the fridge filled to feed her family. Her and her family. She's great. She really is. I love Taylor. I'm happy she showed me the picture. I've been supporting her since 2017. That's not a lie. Angel's my oldest supporter. Hey Tay, what's up? I would say that too. Hey Tay, hey Rye. That was so sweet, Angel. I wish I found her that long ago. She's been a lifesaver for me since I found her just a couple months ago. And even my husband says he could see the change in me and he loves it. Anne-Marie, your comments, I'm sorry I haven't gotten back to them this week, but I knew you guys would understand that I was just prioritizing my mental health. But you really keep me going too. And the fact that I'm actually able to help people with what I'm going through has been like invaluable to me. So thank you guys so much for being here. We're almost up to 100 likes, guys. Like this stream. We used to be getting like 500 likes. It was crazy. 300 views. I don't know what happened, but I'm just sticking with it because I'm here to help people, even if I grow slowly. She's positive. She gives you great advice. Been in her shoes many times, an abusive relationship. So I feel like I have a special relationship with her in that way. Anne Marie, I was so ashamed of myself because I thought like it was like by virtue of something wrong with me that those things were happening in my life. And so I'm so glad that I was able to break out of that mindset and then share what I learned with you guys, Looking at those vegetables, I made a dish in my mind. Nice. I've been eating glass noodles. I love glass noodles. I'm 5'2". Smoked Gouda is super young. It's It's super young. All right, so okay, so my oranges are over here. All right, we have my juicer is also over here. So let's get all of our materials. I'm gonna make some orange juice. I've been eating a banana. I've never let myself eat fruit because I've always been anorexic and have always just really severely limited my diet. And now I'm eating fruit and drinking juice just for now while I get my mental health right. And then I will be going back into my keto eating. So stick around if you want to learn. Yo, all my members are here. Oh, Zeke's here. Shit. Hey, Zeke, I've been thinking about you. I hope everything's good. I haven't heard from you in a while, but this is the second time you've come in and dropped memberships. I appreciate that so much. I don't know if I read my comment, Ryan, but I'm going to get to them all today, I promise. You've been a big help with me too. Like you motivate everything and take people to the right path. Thank you, Roar. That means a lot to me. I'm happy that I can be a good role model for my younger viewers. Do you know about the works of Friedrich Nietzsche? Not really. He's a nihilist, right? I don't know too much about him. Hannah, you're a member. Boston Brooke, Danny P, Mark, Emma, Keeping It Real. Hold on a second. This is the first time that actual people who support my channel have ever gotten memberships. Yes, that's Young Lil Wayne, don't cap. I got it. It's my tour merch. You got a membership. You're a member. Guys, you're invited. Thank you so much, Zeke. About flooding valuable things. I said nobody really likes 7 cycles for isolation, but the thinking is better. Okay, Ryan. That makes sense. Since 2017, that's the type of love support I have for Taylor. He's not kidding. Angel, thank you so much. Zeke, thank you so much. Everyone says thank you. Brooke says thank you. Ann says thank you. Resi 4 fan, good with lots of food. Yeah, make yourself known. Zeke, show yourself. He's like, I'm showing myself, but I can't make myself known. We love you, Zeke. Thank you for your support. Yo, WZ. Taylor, can you scroll up? How far? I thought I read all your comments. It's also pretty cool that you guys, like, my real supporters, like, I clap back a little bit, but you guys still like me. And that's, like, a very healing thing for me to be able to speak my mind and not be, like, abandoned and rejected. I'm healing a lot of abandonment trauma. So thank you, guys. Thank you, Schrodinger, for allowing me to be a little bit of a bitch. Thank you. Angel, I read all your comments, I think. I scrolled up as far as I can without completely losing control of the chat. 2 years left, and you can celebrate 10 years of Taylor support. Thank you, guys. You can join now. Thank you, Zeke. Thank you, Zeke. Twin, where have you been? Hey, Jigsaw. There's 2 comments you didn't read. Angel, can you resend them? Because if I scroll up too far, I'll lose control of the conversation. That's how we love you. You're spicy. Thank you. Prajano. No. Hey, Anna. Anna's in Croatia. My best friend, one of my best friends from childhood lives in Croatia. All right, so we're eating. Good for you, Taylor. This is growth. This is personal growth, guys. Eating carbs. There's still a little bit of pith on this. I'm going to wash it. My lip wrinkles are coming back. I can't wait to go get Botox on Tuesday. All right. Now I have that song, Twin, Where Have You Been, in my head. Nobody knows me like you do. I'll resend them. Thank you, Angel. Where is Zeke? I don't know, but he's here. I know he's here. That's all I know. I've been a supporter of her for like 3 months now. Rora, you've learned a lot from me. Rora, thank you. And it's always good having that female energy. My audience is more male. Obviously, I thought I was just making videos for the girls. And then my live stream audience turned out to be so overwhelmingly male, which I so appreciate because I think men are awesome. And not even in a pick-me way. I think they're being kind of like cast in a really bad light in society. So I love the men, but having the girl energy in here is like super supportive and cool in a different way. So I really appreciate my girlies. Thank you, Rora, for being here. I used to like everything hot and spicy, but my stomach can't do it anymore. Okay, I love spicy. Read my comment, my heart. I've been working getting my life back in order. I also been on dates, Twin. Okay, I'm so sorry I missed that. That's amazing, Jigsaw. Any of them go well? I'm saving my dating tea for my members now. Anne-Marie told me to, and that was a really good idea. Guys, double tap the screen. We're almost up to 100 likes. Next is cycle 8, so you might feel less isolated from others. Yeah, I've definitely been in an isolation period in my life that I needed. Nobody knows me quite like you. I love you, Chanel. Friedrich Nietzsche, God is dead, God remains dead, and we have killed him. Yeah, I really love God, and I think God is very alive, so I don't think that will really resonate with me, but I'm down to read all different types of opinions. But right now, I use my time to read stuff about how God is, like, amazing. That helps me. If girls don't support girls, then who will? There's a lot of men who want to support girls, too, I think. It's just, they've kind of been marginalized from society right now. Want all of them, but I'm not trying to give D to them. No, I need to get to know the woman first. Love tall men and have that life experience. And women love tall men. Yeah, I didn't care if your eyes looked at. I saw that. I read that. Thank you. And you're a great friend still today. Thank you, Angel. I really appreciate your friendship and support. Notice a different energy not long after your birthday. I will. All right. We ate. Let's drink a little juice. I got this because my ex and I used to make orange juice with the kids because I thought I was back in a real family. And I thought we were going to have like a classic, I was like a trad wife. And so I would make fresh orange juice. And I wasn't able to use this because of how heartbroken I was. And I never thought I'd be able to make orange juice again. But look at me now. I'm making OJ. Look at me now. Look at me now. It's fresher than the juice from the store. Yeah, I have no ass. You guys don't have to tell me. No, not literally. It's more about being in control of your life. Cool. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't sound like it resonates with me, but I'm open to reading it. You can learn something from everything, you know? Schrodinger, cool. I'll check it out. I'm reading so many books right now. Guys, I was finally able to get off of my digital addiction and start reading again. It's such a good feeling. I have all the same cutting board. I found one that fits in my I found one that fits in my dishwasher, and I just bought 4 of those. There's nothing worse than having to like hand wash certain cutting boards. We're gonna also have to wash some knives. So these are I bought some more expensive oranges. These are regular navel oranges, and then I bought also these Cara oranges. I think these are Cara oranges, and then. You know what I also should do, because hot girls save money? The reason I brought out the juicer is because Dylan had the flu and he wanted an orange juice-based smoothie bowl. And I didn't have any orange juice, but I remembered I had these clementines, or these mandarins. So let's use these mandarins up, because they've been in there for a minute and a half. You know what I'm saying? You're great to your channel. You have a vibe like no other. Thank you, Angel. Thank you so much. I can't wait to make some more long-form videos about all these renovations. Had to run. Thanks for the stream. Nature, thanks for being here. Like you, Twin, you like tall, dark men. Well, not necessarily. I mean, who doesn't like tall, dark men? But I like every man. I do eat butter chicken. You definitely that type. I'll let come to my house and talk to me. Go crazy decorating. Thank you. Thanks, Jigsaw. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Angel. 3D. Thank you, guys. Hey, Oatmeal. I'm doing better than I was. I had one of the hardest weeks of my life. I've been crying all day for days. Do you use LibGen or do you buy your books? I buy books and I use the library and I have an Audible subscription. So yeah, I do Kindle, I do Audible, I do the library when I'm the best version of myself because hot girls save money. Ooh, so satisfying. Everything is so fresh and beautiful, guys. Look at my trees. Like, I'm sorry. I just like walk upstairs and everything is so beautiful. So how can I be down? They look like a bunch of cottontails. It's like a bunch of cottontails on bunnies, you know? Yeah. You'd invite her over. I'd come. That's a great ass. Thanks, Red. That's why he's my mod. Resi, exactly. They love tall men, but I don't like real short women. They have to be a certain height. Yeah, we all have certain types that we're attracted to. Nothing wrong with that. I really have no type. The last guy I dated when I went on that hike was like 5'9". Or 5'10" or something. I don't know. The guy I'm talking to now, though. Take your breath away. Fucking sexy. That's so beautiful. I love flowers. Me too. In your school, you get bullied. I don't really care because they're jealous of me. That's what my mom taught me. And, you know, I think that's actually kind of a toxic mindset. That's what my mom taught me too. Oh, look at the beautiful Cara orange. That's what my mom taught me too. I think that that actually breeds a resentment and a disconnection from other people, saying that everyone's jealous. I would say that they're not happy on the inside and that they're projecting it out on you. I think that's more accurate. You know, my mom used to tell me that too. And I've had to deal with a lot of girls that have been jealous of my daughter. And I think it's less about jealousy and just more about them not being comfortable with themselves and needing to project that. I was saying I posted a meme on my Instagram. My Instagram is Taylor_television if you want to subscribe to it. It's in the description of the stream. But in 2025, we realized nobody has haters. We just have people who hate themselves and then project that onto us. So I think that's a little more accurate. All right, guys, let's make some orange juice. This one goes both ways, which is nice because you can really get the most juice. I feel like you get a little more juice out of warm fruit, but I like my juice to be cold. Hi, Nachirio and Jero from Kanoka. Hi. You oversee them. Sorry, short women. Keep the peels, cut the white off, and use it for your chicken. What chicken? How? I used to use, yeah, projecting is real. I used to use the peels to make cleaning fluid. Put it, thanks for 100 likes, by the way. Put it with vinegar and let it sit in the essential oil, the orange oil. Just make a cleaner. Orange, that's right, Anna. So see, look, it really does a great job. And I have my little garbage can right here. Actually, it's gonna take. Oh, it's getting all heavy now, and I made the garbage bag too small. Oh, I have these new garbage bags. That's another thing I've been doing to stay organized is I got garbage cans like literally everywhere. And I was going to say, guys, in March, we focused on organizing the house, and Anna was talking about how she got, where'd I put those garbage bags? Whatever. So Anna was talking about how she got her whole vanity organized and how it's so nice having everything like at arm's reach and stuff. And so Mark M, our newest member, I'm just going to move this kitchen garbage can next to me so I have it for ease. Mark M taught us all, don't put it down, put it away. And when I started doing that, I found that a lot of stuff didn't have a place. So for me, I had to find a home for everything, and then now I can put it away. I got rid of my bookshelf, guys, because I needed more space, and I went through all my books, and I put them, go the other way, bitch. Come on, motherfucker. There you go. So I now have gotten rid of a lot of books, which is always hard for me, and I have gotten rid of the bookcase in that space. Well, I put it in a different space because I think I might be able to use it in my tent because I'm moving into a canvas tent in the backyard. I'm also going to be renovating this entire house, so make sure you subscribe if you want to see. I love you guys. Sorry if I can't keep up with the chat. Use an orange peel as a mask for my face. Nice. I've always been thinking about you, Laura. I want to make rice water. I want to make rice water for my face and hair. And I want to... My hairdresser taught me about this homemade shampoo with aloe, Roussel clay, and maybe one other item. I don't know. But I had maybe glycerin, I don't know. I had all the materials and I really want to make that. So I gotta buy that clay on Amazon. It's in my cart. I just haven't checked it out. Blow us a kiss. Mwah. Red said, yes, if you boil it with sugar. Boil what with sugar? What? You guys talk about making candied citrus? Put them in cakes? Yeah, candied citrus is a thing. You like your women tall. Let's reach 200 likes. How'd the cleaner work? What cleaner? Oh, it worked fine. I don't know that the orange really adds anything to it, to be honest. Candy. Yeah, he is talking about citrus. Yeah, rice water. Yeah. Apparently rice water can have a little too much protein for certain hair types. That looks and sounds so refreshing. I'm so excited to drink it. Turns out I cut way more citrus than I needed, so we'll be able to put some in the fridge for the kids for later. It's actually funny. Daphne opened this naked juice. Oh, I guess she drank it. Did she finish it? This is the one I opened yesterday, so this one's still fresh. I thought there was one that wasn't fresh. I was going to say I could clean this bottle out and use that, but I'm sure I have something else that I can use that's cute for the juice. So the pulp is getting pretty caught up, so I'm just going to let it drain, and then we'll dump the pulp, and then we'll make the rest of it. But this looks so good. Look at that orange juice. Cooking with Taylor. Okay. So yeah, like sometimes I like to go like this to like help the juice work out. Is it on its most open setting? Yeah, it's on the most open setting. The setting's adjustable to let more or less pulp through, but we're just gonna let that sit for a minute, okay? And then we will, yeah, I oiled up my cutting board, but I do want to get on making these meatballs because time is wasted and I gotta go make that boutonniere for Dylan. All right, let's put the rest of the citrus back in the freezer. I could probably add the fridge. At this point, it's clearing out. This is a chicken cutlet I made on Saturday. Okay, so I'm learning. I'm working on not wasting food, and I'm working on not feeling so bad about myself when I do accidentally waste some food. Because you know what? I'm not buying takeout. I'm trying to cook everything from scratch. I'm eating healthy. If I wind up wasting a little food because I'm so fucking busy, then it is what it is. I'm not going to feel bad about myself for that. I'll just tell myself, like, I'll do the best I can, and I keep learning, you know? I either win or I learn. And we never even made my tea. We got to make it tea. After I have my juice, we'll make it tea. We'll let it sit while we make the turkey meatballs. All right, let's flip the cutting board because, you know, I like to use both sides. Work smarter, not harder. We are going to chop up a bunch of onion and garlic because we are about to make 2.5 pounds of meatballs. I'm going to put this in the fridge just so I don't feel rushed. Because why rush when I don't have to? Self-care, slow down, take your time. There's no rush, there's no fire. When you grow up with a lot of chaos and trauma, it can put you, or like when you have PTSD or CPTSD, like I've recovered from, everything can feel like a big rush, and you can feel like everything, you're going to lose everything if you don't rush, but very rarely is that the case. So I've been learning to slow down for my nervous system. Candy the orange peels. Got the job, Taylor Maintenance. So I'm outside all summer right on the lakefront. That's amazing. Congratulations, Gnostic Light. With the remaining rice, I just mix it with milk, chia seeds, and aloe vera to get glass skin. Yes, I have aloe. What is the price of t-shirt? It was expensive because I bought it at the concert, but it was like 30 bucks probably. Maybe 35. I'm just peeling some garlic cloves. Thanks for the kiss. You're fire. Thanks, Josh. Love you. Okay, cool. If I miss any chat, I'm sorry. I'm really trying to get this shit made. I just watched one of your shorts titled Millennial vs. Gen Z, the guy in the video. That's my son. Yeah, that's my 16-year-old son. You too, Gnostic. Congratulations. Thanks for being here. Don't forget to hit the stream with a like, although I'm sure you did. Guys, like up the stream if you're in here. It just takes a second to double tap your screen, and it helps my YouTube channel a lot more than you could ever realize. I don't actually like raw garlic, so I think I'm just going to put 2 smaller cloves in. I think I overdid it on the garlic. Let's not get crazy. You too, Gnostic. You could put the cut up orange peels in your turkey meat too. That I won't do just because I'm just going to make like classic Italian flavored meatballs because they're going into a Italian wedding soup. But yeah, if I was making more of like a glazed kind of, you know, sweet and sour type meatball, definitely. I'm going to put those cloves of garlic to the side. I'm going to put this in my garbage bowl right here. See, so I don't have to keep like maneuvering around. Right now, everything is kind of out of order because I've been really making big moves, reorganizing the house, moving in and getting the stage set for the next round of renovations. I literally forgot about this banana. I was really thinking like, oh, I ate. Good for me. I won't forget. I'll eat the whole thing. Okay. Yeah, eating more consistently has been so good for my mental health. And I've really been working on healing the last little bits of my anorexia. I love cooking when I have time, yeah. That's my son. I love him. Yeah, he's a Gen Z. Am I a lesbian? No. No, it's okay. I know what you're saying, Amory. I always talk to text, so I can translate it. My mom tells me about her childhood, and I kind of love hearing it. That's cool. My mom used to call her childhood the olden days. I convinced my kids that the world used to be black and white when they were little. It was so funny having them think that. I'm slacking. As a Gen Z, I still don't know a Gen Z word. Skibbity. It sounds like you do know one. You know one brain rot word. Thank you guys for being with me through this like lag in views on my stream. You guys remember like the stream before it all ended, I had 300 people for the first time and I was on such a roll and I was like, hell yeah, everyone loves this, blah, blah, blah. It was a real kick in the nuts because I don't know if it's my content, if it's me, if it's my descriptions. I don't know what the hell it is, but I don't care because having you guys here, if I can help just one person every day, I will have done my job. Is your shirt a foil print? It's very important washing it the right way. You mean like a screen print? I have no idea. I wash everything on cold. I'm pretty gentle with my laundry. Pretty gentle. Hey, Anna. Now you know, Ann. The shirt's giving. Seni seviyorum çok aşkım. Okay. I talked Turkish to my mechanic, and he fell in love with me yesterday. He's texting me. He told me that he usually charges $100 for an oil change, but he'll charge me $70. I'll be back, bitch. All right. Let's clean our knife. A little life upgrade that I did recently was move my knife sharpener into the drawer with my knife. So it's not like, oh, should I sharpen it? It's like right there. Why wouldn't I sharpen it? This is my guilty pleasure, power wash. I have natural dish soap, but like, sorry. That's just the truth. And I just don't have time right now to deal with the bullshit. I need to wash my dishes fast. Thank you, Turksa. My paper towels are out. I should probably go down to the garage to grab them real quick because it's gonna make, when I'm cooking with raw meat, I should have my paper towels. You still haven't got the power wash. Power wash, baby. Solves all your problems. My ex bought me this knife sharpener and I still appreciate it. So it was my ex's birthday. I don't really know if it was his real birthday. No, I'm just kidding. I actually know. He told me a wrong name and a wrong birthday so that I couldn't find out that he was hiding a secret family from me. And so I never knew if his birthday was the 16th or the 19th, but it actually was the 19th. And I was gonna do a stream. I was gonna everything. There's literally like, this is what my house looks like right now. Judge me if you want, but judge not lest you be judged, you know what I'm saying? I was gonna do a petty stream where what am I getting? Paper towels. Okay. I was gonna do a petty stream where I talked about, where I showed off all the stuff he gave me that I still have, appreciate, use, and love. But then we had better things to talk about that day. But we are gonna have a national holiday. I declare James's birthday, April 19th, James Day. And it's gonna be a day where instead of having resentment for the people that have abused and mistreated us. Oh, my tripod's broken, so I super glued it before I came on, but it's not giving, so let's just not move it. It's one of them days. So yeah, every year on James's birthday, we will be celebrating James Day, and it's a day to celebrate the gifts from the worst people in our life and the ways that our pain can really help us get in line with our purpose in life. Share again. James is not his real name. James is his real name. His last name. He gave me his last name one letter off, so I couldn't find him on the internet and realized that he was married with a newborn baby. No, a baby. She wasn't newborn. He left when she was a newborn, but I met him when she was 2. Finding out that your boyfriend, who you thought was a single guy, has a 2-year-old, and then he told me he was divorced. So then I finally, when I realized that he wasn't divorced, I called him and asked him, and he lied again. And I said, okay, so if I call your mother, who apparently knows about me, she's going to let me know that you're divorced. Because I said, where are your divorce papers? Can you show me your divorce papers? Oh, yeah, I can find them somewhere. So I said, okay, so if I call your mom and ask her about your divorce, because he would be like, oh, my mom said this about you, my mom said that, but he was just a pathological liar. His mom didn't know about me because he was fucking married to his high school sweetheart. He had been married for like 20 fucking years. So anyways, and then he's like, please don't call my mom. Please don't call my mom. Okay, I'm not divorced. I was like, the fuck? Are the kids at school? They are. I just clued in. You can't spell that different ways. Ha, yeah, right? Yeah, no, James was his real name. It's a beautiful name. I loved that name. Your pop would make you breakfast. He'd tell you all the stories about him growing up. That's so cool. I was really close with my grandparents too. Lunch hour, cookie streams, or where it's at. What's up, Shuriken? Thank you. I'm glad you like it. Yes, 2 years. Me and Angel have been together for 10 years. Thank you so much, Angel. I just like Fridays more than any other days. Why is that, Jonathan? Don't call my mommy. Trauma from online dating. So many men like this on the app. So glad I found a good man. I'm happy for you too, Pisces. Yeah, I think good men are everywhere, but I don't think that we can find good men unless we're living our own real lives and not stuck on the internet and on dating apps and on social media. I use dating apps. I meet a lot of nice guys from Tinder. I have in my past, but the ones I meet up with in real life have actually been really nice, decent guys. There just wasn't any real chemistry. But on my end, you're looking so fine. Thanks, Josh. Fuck, it's so fucked up. It's so fucked up. I robbed him blind and left, and then he begged me to come back. What an asshole I was. Ooh, I left a note on his Harley that said, you're lucky I'm not a piece of shit like you, and I left. Got him. Yeah, I choose to only believe what I want to be true. So I don't tell myself that it's rare that there's good men. I just tell myself that if I'm a good woman and I know that and I'm confident in that. And so therefore there must be good men as well, and eye for an eye leaves us all blind. And I try to ask myself, if I have a belief, like, where does that get me? And so I think the belief that there's not any, that decent men are rare is limiting for both men and women, right? No, not Tinder, never. Hi, Habibi, shukran, marhaban. So we're gonna dice this onion very fine, because what we want in a meatball is for the small pieces of onion to almost dissolve. This is a very cheap $20 knife set. It was at an Airbnb that I stayed at, and I really liked it. And so they do need to be sharpened quite often. But I'm telling you, for 20 bucks, I've been using these knives for 2 years. Okay, so what we want is to make them dice so small, you can't even see them. They're gonna be invisible when we're done with them. Just kidding. Garbage bowl. Okay, so these are quite thick skinned. You got to be careful with your knife, guys. Oh, I already made a slice. I didn't realize. The knife felt so dull. Nobody knows me. Actually, there's one more layer of peel. So we're going to use 2 onions. Plus I have a half an onion left over from last night. Technically, at a restaurant, you're supposed to wash the outside of the onion because you can push bacteria from the skin into the onion. But that's more on par with if you have bacteria in your food, hundreds of people are going to get sick and your restaurant's going to shut down. As a home cook, I've never once made anybody sick by not washing my onions, Too scared if I had a big thing happen when I was younger to me. I don't want to happen again. I just was never attracted to dating sites. That's fair. That's fair enough. Nothing seems to work on Fridays. People focuses on other things than work. Oh, okay. I could see that. You need some knives for defense. Damn, I would rethink that unless you're like really skilled with using knives. You'd probably be better suited using something like a pepper spray for defense. But that's just my 2 cents. Actually, it's 4 cents with inflation now. You guys got little hustler chicks. Damn, Red. You guys have to talk a little amongst yourselves right now because I'm going to be focusing on cutting these onions. So I slice them very thin down. These are called planks. And then sticks. So planks, I cut it all across, right? And then sticks, you cut right through the top, okay? Ooh, even with the glasses on, I can feel these onions. So then you cut it like that. You see, I don't know if you can see them, but the little cuts on the top. And then always kind of turn your fingers in a little bit away from the knife. A sharp knife is important. It also helps with the pain from the onions. And you try to get as close as you can safely, and then just turn that little piece down at the end and just dice it up. We're going to run back through these with a knife to dice them even more finely, but that's going to be the shape we're going to start with. Woo! Ow! My eyes! Okay, here we go. Don't cut all the way through. You got to leave a little a little stem for yourself, or else the whole thing will fall apart. It's funny, I want to make like trad wife. I was thinking, right, I'm like making like basically trad wife content. Trad wife, divorced twice. That's catchy, right? I'm a trad wife, but I have no husband. That's okay. Aw, the kid's dad has been really supportive as I've been going through this hard time. I asked him if he would help the kids get me Mother's Day gifts this year, because last year was a really rough Mother's Day for me, and obviously I've been having a really rough time with everything. And he said sure. So the kids are gonna tell him what I want for Mother's Day. Daphne my daughter is 14. She usually keeps a little list in her notes app when I mention that I really want something. So he said that he'll help buy them some things for me. This is gonna be a great Mother's Day, I know. I fucked around and found out with that last cut a little bit, so I got left with a piece, but that's okay. Okay, all right. It seems like a lot of onion, but it's a lot of meat. Although, that's actually enough onion. So I'm gonna put this last half in the bag from yesterday, and I'll use this to make the soup later. No point in dating modern women, too many red flags. I disagree. But that's okay. Criminals commit 100% less crime after being shot. Interesting. The new in the dating world, and it's so obvious. I love the number 1111. Cool. Modern women have zero accountability and self-awareness. I disagree. I think you're generalizing in a way that keeps you limited and keeps you from finding love, but I respect, your assessment of reality. Look at your son. He seems a very quiet and gentle boy. He doesn't talk much to others, but he's really cute and barely causes any trouble. Causes a ton of trouble in an amazing way. He's the opposite. He speaks to everybody. He's super social. He's got amazing lifelong friends. And he's always up to some troublemaking in a good way. No, my son is awesome. He's amazing. We've been going through some growing pains, I think, as is natural. And, I think it's important to let kids know that it's okay and it's normal and natural to struggle, but it's not what you struggle with, but it's like what you do with that struggle and, how you improve yourself in the wake of that. So, it's a little bit harder that's funny. That's an understatement. It's very hard as a single mom to make sure you're instilling the right values in your son as a man. But I have a good support network with him, and I've done my best, but we're really locking in. Definitely coming off the phone was an important part of his life. He's going to school for carpentry next year. So this summer, we decided he is actually going to help me be my carpentry assistant, and I'm going to teach him how to do home improvement, and we're going to finish renovating the house together. I have a shed and a 12 by 8 shed coming. A 12-foot by 8-foot shed for outside, so I can get that garage all cleared out and really get finished with all the renovations. But the first thing I need to do is clear out that garage so I have all my tools. So I'm going to teach you guys how to use tools. I'm going to teach you guys a lot of really good money-saving, budget-friendly home improvement projects, because there's been a lot of things that I've done to save money, and this is the third house that I've renovated. But like, for example, this wooden backsplash, I was gonna do it all in tile, but I was like, you know what? I would rather invest the money in my YouTube channel and having the time to spend on my content and my writing. And so, I just opted to put a wooden backsplash. There's no need to put all this thousands of dollars of tile. I have butcher block countertops. There was no need to have granite, I need to conserve my resources. So I've been really good at kind of figuring out like what's the lowest viable product that can be used for a project. All right, so now we have our onion in there. Now let's get the meat in there, because that will help me feel out the seasonings, and then we will fry a little piece of it just to make sure the seasonings are right. It's a little harder for me to get the seasoning right when I am streaming and cooking at the same time, because I'm distracted. So I will definitely make sure to double check. When I made the meatloaf on stream, it was over salted. And so what I did was I just, instead of cooking it or lying to you that it was perfectly, so I didn't even realize I could lie about it until after the stream. I'm like, they can't even taste it. I could have just said it was perfect, but why would I do that? So it was over salted. And so I just waited to cook it, as annoying as that was, because I was doing like a meatloaf making stream. And then I added just another pound of ground beef to it, and that helped it. I seen Deion's son didn't go in the first round. Yo, I don't know anything about football, but I looked into it because I saw the draft pick stuff. Very interesting. I always had a feeling of stabbing with your fist. What? 1 dozen? How much is it for 7? What are you guys talking about? A cost of an egg in New York City? Guys, just so you guys know, eggs have normalized in price. Eggs are no longer expensive. If you think eggs are expensive, that's because the media wants you to be scared. I checked the commodities index the other day, and like whatever, before eggs went up, the commodities index for the average price of a dozen eggs in America was $2.98, and now it's gone down to $3.11 when I checked on Saturday. So eggs are no longer expensive. That's a lie from the media. You said it, Bone. Bravo. I always tell people never carry a knife for defense. It takes a lot of training to make that safe. Pepper spray, strong flashlight, a tactical pen, even an air horn, something that makes a really loud sound. Yeah, shuriken. Hey, aye, aye. Sorry, I didn't scrape my tongue yet. If my tongue looks dirty. Yeah, so I'm not, yeah, $3.99 in Chicago. There, I paid $4.40, but I'm in the Hamptons on Long Island and things are very expensive. So yeah, no, I'm not doubting. Someone got very triggered. I'm not doubting that you've paid more than $3.11, but on average, that's what they cost. So if you're listening to some news that has you thinking that they're more expensive than that, it's not true. Doesn't turkey always smell like shit? Used by April 26th? Is it the 26th right now? No, it's the 25th. Used by the 25th. I think turkey always smells a little bit sketchy. It's fine. I find chicken to smell a bit weird too. We're just gonna use it. I'm sure it is fine. It didn't have any air, like it didn't have any gas in the package. Like the package is totally flat. Shuriken, what's your call on that? It said sell by the 25th. It's the 25th. I'm using this knife because I don't need it anymore. So now I can just in case I need this knife, I'd like to keep it raw meat free, you know? In India, you can get a dozen for $1. My sister just got her spring chicks. So she'll have chickens she'll have fresh eggs, my sister, pretty soon. I don't know, guys. I'm feeling a little bit sketched out about this. I hate they scare people if you really think about how do you use eggs that much where you have to bulk buy. Yeah, it's like not really a part of everyday's life, you know? Nah, it really is fine. These packages of meat always fucking smell weird. It's fine. Out of the package, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Love you, Angel. Thank you. I got chicken, so I don't pay for eggs. The raw meat never smell great. Yeah, Sam. It's just, I really wanted to use this a lot sooner than I did, but we're just going to go with it because it is fine, and I'm not going to let my, like, OCD make me throw away, 2.5 pounds of meat. It's like, why is it like... I don't ever cook with turkey either. Okay, Luke, thank you. I've never done that. I wanted chickens for years. She had them, and then she had a breach of her coop. I'm just gonna wash my hands real quick because I'm about to get it all up in this shit. Yeah, she had a breach of her coop, and she lost a lot of chickens, and it was just a lot of work, and it was a lot of stress, and then and her chicken, the breed that she had was like a high, just like a high problem breed. So she decided just to scrap it. She gave away her last 2 chickens to someone with a larger flock. And then, and she decided to start again when she could, build a better coop. How are you, Rich? I'm great. Guns are way more effective than martial arts and nunchucks. I don't think that Rora is in a place where there's guns. Hey, buy my Adderall. What's up? I got off Ritalin. It doesn't say sell by. It says use by. It says use by. We have turkeys all over where I live, Rora. We have wild turkeys. We eat them. Chickens are really great. I would have them, but not in a flat. Yeah, turkey and duck are my least favorite to process as far as hunting and whatnot. The smell is gross. Yeah, I have this book about homesteading in a small space, and apparently rabbits. This is just a little soy sauce. Rabbits are the best small space animal to raise for meat. But you just have to, get the stomach to kill a rabbit. And a little Worcestershire sauce. I just put a little ketchup, Worcestershire soy sauce. I make them different every time, just based on what I have and what I'm kind of feeling. Then we gotta get some eggs. We gotta get some eggs. This is another thing I've been using, actually past its expiration date. I have all these eggs because I stocked up when I thought that there wasn't gonna be any eggs. These froze and cracked. And so I stocked up, but then I wound up having way too many eggs. So I've just been float testing them to make sure that they're safe. They are if they don't float. So I've literally just been doing that for all of my eggs. You guys have probably seen me float test eggs on every single cooking stream because I'm not throwing the eggs away. Oh, this one's cracked, so that one's not going to be one that we use, but I've never, ever had an egg float. So, yeah, these expired on like March 16th or something, but I knew they were fine. And Barefoot Contessa, I don't know if you guys know Ina Garten. She was like a cooking personality. She's actually from out where I'm from, the Hamptons. She always cracks the eggs into a dish before putting them in the recipe because obviously immediately when you crack a raw egg and it's bad, you're going to know. And then you won't have put it into all your meat. So I'm actually going to do that. I don't generally do that, but like that's just advice too good to ignore. So let's just be the better version of ourselves and just crack the egg in here. Whoa, snag. Don't fucking try me, not today. Not today. Like Jasmine said, or Chanel, I'm not the 1 or the 2 or the 3. All good. All right, I usually put 1 egg per pound of meat. There's 2.5 pounds in here, so 2 eggs sounds about right. Let's get the cast iron. Oh, I can't get the cast iron skillet going on the stove because I have no gas. So let's get the cast iron skillet going on the hot plate, even better, because we are going to need a little bit longer than usual to warm that pan up. And then we will taste test our meatballs. I'm going to put all the ingredients in at once. That way, hopefully, I don't have to wash my hands again during it. Guns are martial arts. Rabbit and squirrel would be my go-to as far as introducing people to small game. Yeah, I'm studying for my falconry license. I'm taking my test in August, and it's really amazing hunting small game. Like, obviously, when you own a falcon, you wind up feeding most of the small game that you catch back. But if I had to do, Martin, get hungry, how much is an egg? They're $4 a dozen. So if 12 are 4, then 6 are 2, then 3 is 1. So they're about 30 cents. Eggs are 30 cents each. So... yeah. I have this book called The Backyard Homestead, and it, you know, it talks about raising rabbits. Trying to bend at the knees, not the waist, you know? Yeah, raising breadcrumbs. Breadcrumbs are going in there. Real traditional meatballs are made with a mix of veal, pork, and beef, and then bread soaked in milk. But right now we're just making turkey ones. Have your sister check out Greenhorn Grove. Okay, I will. I screenshotted that. I will definitely. Thank you so much for that suggestion. The glasses are from Amazon. You never check the eggs, you just cook them. Figure if a fungus would survive at 300. I don't think it's fungus we're worrying about, but hey, you know what? What you believe is true. You'll be fine, Sam. I ended up with a fertilized egg a couple of times. My husband is a wildlife officer and excavates bats and other wildlife in Western North Carolina, but we also avidly hunt to eat. That's amazing. North Carolina is one of my favorite places in the world. I got this in Black Mountain at the Alta Pass Orchard. I love Western North Carolina. We used to live in Eastern North Carolina, and I would take the kids camping there in Black Mountain. So, turkey tastes like chicken. So, the fertilized chicken egg is actually a delicacy. I need to get a hair tie. Is actually a delicacy in the Philippines. That's like a bar food. It's a chicken egg with the embryo in it. All right. Oh my God, if my tripod survives this, I will be so grateful, God, please. And thank you. It doesn't, we are not in the best state, but we're here and we're doing what we can, okay? All right, let's just put this hair back so that I don't have to touch my hair with turkey hands. All right. Oh, and I'm also just gonna put the seasonings in. We'll put a little bit of Italian seasoning, salt, pepper in there. And then I'll drink my juice. Woo! I got Italian seasoning because I made salad oil for my Italian heroes. We were having Italian heroes for sandwich, or Italian for a sandwich night. All right, garlic and onion, salt and pepper. So I use garlic powder, onion powder, salt, pepper. Oh my God, Shuriken can't understand how I don't like garlic. I put 4 cloves, but then I was like, I actually don't really like garlic. I was thinking of you, but you weren't here. There are people on YouTube that do a live fetus eggs. It's cultural, honestly. There's 100-year eggs. Someone please tell me how to get better from strep throat. This shit is torture. Just rest and fluids and antibiotics. I don't take antibiotics generally, But apparently strep throat can turn into a whole situation if it doesn't go away. So I would say that if you're really suffering for a while, you really need to go to the doctor. But also just do bone broth and just fluids and rest. Zero bands. That was a great WWF move down the hall. I'm glad someone saw that, Sam. It's Lego flowers, yeah. Balut, yeah. Them glasses looking at you. Thanks, Andrew. Did you make a DX move? I did Steve Austin. I did Steve Austin, right? Isn't that Suck It? I thought that was Steve Austin. Stone Cold. 100-year eggs? Nope, and nope. That's what I'm saying. Same, but like, hey, you know what? If the Chinese are into it, there's more of them than there are of us. They're onto something. I don't know what that something is, but they're on it. All right, this is just a little bit of basil. Obviously, if you use seasoned breadcrumbs, there's already some seasoning in them. I made some fresh orange juice I'm about to drink if I can remember that I made it. Hee hee. It was DX. I don't know who DX is. I think so. Suck it. Yeah, that was Suck It. DX. Yeah, sure. So I made my own. You guys know like deli dressing? I got deli dressing and then I saved the bottle because it was perfect. But then I guess they make it with like canola oil that doesn't get hard. I made it with extra virgin olive oil. So now I kind of have to like microwave it before I make a sandwich. But I'm learning. But yeah, I got this for that. But I didn't need it because I just needed like basil, I guess. I hate this. See, good thing I didn't get my knife all turkeyed. I don't want it to touch the spices because it has onion on it. But I will use it just to pop this off. You guys watch It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia? Whenever I say pop off, I always think of Mac. I'm about to pop these pants off and show you a bird that just won't quit. Stone Cold would have showed both middle fingers. So a Lil Wayne. Glad I subscribed a few months ago. Knew you were awesome from the get-go. Thank you, Sam, so much. Thanks for being here, guys. Bats would not be my go-to deal with. They're really necessary for the environment. Help a lot with bug control. They're actually protected here, and he can only help them. Same with falcons. I don't know if falcons. Yeah, falcons. Falcons are nationally protected, aren't they? In New York, only a licensed falconer can even touch or own a falcon feather. I actually have a bat box. I hope it's not too late to put it up because I know the earlier in the season you get it up, the better. But my hypnotist and very dear friend last year for my birthday gave me a bat house. And he has a bat house. And we actually have to go over there and spray like some bat scent in it to attract bats. But yeah, they use them for pest control. They also usually... Oh, Primordial Zero is a troll. I forgot that. He said, why are modern women so dumb? God clearly didn't expect much from them. So, we use bats, and we also use guinea hens for garlic is a diverse bulb. We use guinea hens. I'm growing a bunch of garlic out in the garden. Also, Martin, it's so funny. My asparagus came up too. Rest fluid, change toothbrushes, salt water. Yeah, salt water gargling, smart. Didn't Stone Cold have 2 beer and double fisting beers? I don't even remember. So yeah, anyway, we use guinea hens and bats for natural pest control. Actually, falconers are used in the wineries on Long Island for pest control. I didn't realize like falconry is like actually a very well-paid career. All right, guys, let's get this done. This is my lemon water cup from this morning. So let's have some fresh orange juice that we made together. Woo! Oh, that's a perfect little glass of orange juice, right? I really like it so cold. Oh, there's no ice in the ice maker. That's okay. Excuse me. Cheers, guys. This is clementine, navel oranges, and cara oranges. Or mandarins, navel, and then cara. Sorry, I didn't get into the whole wrestling thing anyway. Me neither. Great for pest control, just not in your house. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No kidding, Hannah. In Hong Kong? So in Hong Kong... When we lived there, Daphne was 3 years old, and I forgot about the cast iron pan being on. That's okay, we'll move it over here for now. We'll put it back on there in a second. So Daphne was 3 years old, and she was waking up in the morning, and she was going, there's a baddie in my room. Cheers. A baddie in my room. And so I'm thinking she's just talking about some kind of dream. She's talking about all this shit, and there's a bird in her room. Like, okay, whatever. There was no bird in the room. The next day, she wakes up. Oh, yeah, the baddie in my room, and blah, blah, blah. Like, What the fuck is she talking about? There's no bird in her room. And she had these like heavy drapes or whatever that were open during the day, obviously. And I had a housekeeper living in my house. So she basically, you know, was the one responsible for straightening up their rooms. Not that we really had much because we had just moved, you know, to Hong Kong. These needed way more breadcrumbs. Actually, probably all of them. I don't want to touch it with gross hands. So I'm not going to. No, it's okay. I'm going to because I think we're going to need all of them. So, oh, and I'm going to shred a little bit of fresh Parmesan in there. So the third day, she comes out of her room. Mommy, there's a birdie. The birdie in my room, John. Yeah, there's a bird in her room, okay? So, you're back. Hey, what's up, Hong Kong? Yeah, I lived in Hong Kong. I have a lot of videos from my husband rescuing them in crazy places. They make crazy sounds, clicks and hisses. Okay. Yeah, it's a no for me too. So, third day, she comes out of her room and tells me, there's a birdie in my room at night. So I go in her room with the housekeeper. My housekeeper was from the Philippines. She was from a farm. Like, she was old school. This girl knew how to handle nature. We friggin' see the bat. It's hiding in the fold of the drapes. And every night when we close the drapes, this thing's in Daphne's room. There used to be this wild cat that would come in. When the housekeeper didn't lock the door properly, I found this cat sleeping in Daphne's bed one night. So the housekeeper says, all right, I got the bat out. We opened the window. There's no screens on the windows in Hong Kong. It's just like those metal grates. So the housekeeper says, all right, I got the bird. I got the bat. No worries. No more problem. Okay, awesome. The next day again, there's a baby in my room. So apparently the bat did not fly out. My housekeeper goes in there. Oh my God. I think I was vegan at this point. My housekeeper goes in there. She comes out with a bag, goes outside and comes back in. I couldn't even know what she did. So my ex-husband asked her what she did with the bat. She fucking caught it and put it in a grocery bag, tied it up, and tossed it in the trash. What? My favorite animal? Cats. I just saw short of a bat biting a sleeping rooster. The rooster stayed asleep through the whole feeding. Okay, all right, that's enough for today. Might sleep outside with the bears because it's a mountain home. What? Because of its mountain home? What you talking about? Hey, Sandana, what's up? So, yeah, that's my bat story. Daphne slept with a bat for 4 nights. I see bats here at dusk. We have a lot of bats here. Okay. Let's just taste this for seasoning. It might need a tiny bit of salt is my feeling, but we can always add more and we can never take it out. So we're gonna try a little of this for seasonings and it'll be good. I've been really focusing as I focus on like resetting my nervous system, eating protein. So this will be good. It'll be a little protein for me. A little protein for your girl. All right, so we're just gonna put the tiniest little bit of turkey meatball on there, and then we'll see how it tastes. And then I'm actually gonna make these are mini meatballs for Italian wedding soup. And I'll probably make 2 batches of mini meatballs and then 2 batches of regular meatballs. That way I'm a little bit ahead of the ball in case we don't eat 4 meals of Italian wedding soup. I'll have some for marinara sauce. Bats are good for mosquito control. Yeah, we use them here. That's okay, Anne-Marie. He does it because he says he never wants her marriage. Like getting stale, so he keeps acting like we starting out. So he's crazy like that. Oh, that's what you love. I get it, and that's cool. It sounds like your husband is super supportive. For the ecosystem, was that a pun, Wayne? Was that a pun? They're super important for the echolocation system. Can bats? Yeah, bats can have all sorts of shit. Daphne was fine. Fun fact, the saying blind as a bat is wrong. They're not blind. Some have reduced vision, but they have their eyes and can see. Yeah, well, that's why you can actually hunt with an owl, but it's not advised because nocturnal animals don't have great eyesight during the day. So if you were going to hunt at night, you could hunt with an owl, but obviously most people out hunting small game are not doing it in the dark of night, you know? But yeah, I love when I find out that sayings are wrong. It's funny, people say that animals fight like cats and dogs. My sister now has cats, dogs, and now baby chicks in the house. So she's got a whole food chain in her house. My teacher always says that they are blind. Well, your teacher could learn something. No, I was saying I'm building a mountain home property, have a lot of bears. Oh, okay. I've done a lot of hiking through Tennessee and stuff. We carried bear spray, like in Wyoming, bear spray. My phone's crazy. I'm just kidding, Wayne. I thought you were trying to do a pun. Wow, you can hear very high-pitched sounds. It must be hard for you being in a big city. The Falcon would come in handy then. Guess gotta change your school. Yup, that's really the only answer. Teachers aren't always right. You should look it up for yourself. Yeah, exactly. Take what you learn at school with a grain of salt, because even smart people can be mistaken on things. I was mistaken about the inflation the other day. I've been wrong about a bunch of stuff. I was wrong these 2 times when I chose different husbands. And then a third one. Oops. That's edible. Bat soup. Bat soup. The weird thing was that the year of the pandemic, the quarters that they released had bats on them. So weird. Cats are edible. Anything's edible. I'm edible. We're edible. Do you guys understand? Like, people wonder why, like, human life is hard and they expect it to be easy. Bruh, we're edible. How's it going to be easy? We're part of a food chain, and we're the only part of it that knows it. We're the only part of the food chain that knows it. God damn it. Motherfuck. We could bleed out. We have electric inside of our bodies, and if one thing goes wrong with that, we're dead? Nah. What's the topic of discussion? Turkey meatballs. Lil Wayne, loosely. I gotta pee. There's that. Bear spray, would that really work? Because how often would you really see a bear? Would you have to try it out first? But how? It's a huge can of pepper spray, basically, and they give it to you as a tourist when you're at the ranch and you want to take a hike where there's bears around. It definitely is a deterrent. It's a thing. It's like a pretty common commercially available product. Okay, it's fully cooked. Smells pretty good. So I'm out of gas, so we are going to be cooking these on the hot plate and in the air fryer today because we're making it work. I stopped using Cafe Bustelo because I found this cheaper coffee called Cafe Barrio. You're in the barrio now, bitch. But I also realized that instead of using a spoon to fill up my coffee pot, it's way more convenient if I just pour it in like this and then I don't make such a mess. And so it kills my OCD, but that's what we're doing now. That couldn't be more perfect. The only thing they're missing is the Parmesan cheese and that little bit of salt. She did it again. They're fucking perfect. It's goddamn good. Buona tarde. Buona tarde, Taylor. Hey, Joanne. Obrigado. Yeah, Wayne, super weird. Do you know why ADHD persons are depressed earlier? Because they earlier can know life is nothing. That's part of it. That's part of it. Another thing is there's a strong connection between trauma and ADHD. So childhood trauma actually rewires your brain. I think that's part of my ADHD, some like traumatic stuff I've been through. Oh yeah, come. Look, I'm gonna make egg salad for lunch. Look at how cute. They're eggs, the kids' eggs. These are Dylan's and my dad's. And then I told my mom to take hers home so she could make egg salad. Daphne's are legit so adorable. Look at this. I swear this one's a double yolk. I want to find out. I can't save them forever. It's hard for me because, like, that is just so cute. But I have a picture of her holding it. I swear this one has a double yolk. I gotta say. Oh, now they peel. Oh, now they peel. Do you guys remember on Easter morning when I goddamn had a nervous breakdown? I know, Sindano. COVID was really far away. Oh, it's not a double yolk. It's just a huge yolk. Okay. I stand corrected. I stand corrected. Okay. Oh, shit. I dropped the yolk into the sink. Motherfucker. Oh, yo, Ryan, low-key. I should fill it with turkey meatball and have myself a little scratch egg. Okay. I will do it. Okay. Okay. Focus. Let's get this Parmesan cheese shredded. And then I'm going to go get myself shredded. Let's not talk too much about Corona. Just because I don't want the stream to get flagged. I have ADHD because of trauma? No, not necessarily. I'm just saying you're mentioning depression. Why people with ADHD suffer from depression. I think there's a lot of factors that play into that comorbidity. I was just saying that childhood trauma can also cause depression and ADHD symptoms because childhood trauma or any trauma But obviously during childhood is when your brain is getting wired up. But we can all rewire our brain. I work on doing it every single day. The connections in your brain are kind of just like a path through the woods. When the path is well traveled, the path is clear, right? That's the way you're used to thinking. And you can change the way you think, but you just need to stick with practicing it until your old path gets grown back over and your new path is the path that's clear. So I feel like that's a really good analogy for how rewiring your brain. Okay, I officially need to fix this because like little pieces of plastic just fell into my cheese. All right, we have to fix that. That's going to be on the list of things to do. I want to do a series called Fixing Rich People's Garbage and Fixing Things and stuff. I just want to do that on a dedicated video so that they're more consumable by the masses. Yo! Let's get the Parmesan in these and let's get to touching balls, rolling balls, busting balls. Hey, Teddy, thanks for liking and subscribing. Abe, I was on a plane when you went live. I'm waiting for my connecting flight. Where are you going? Where are you going? Yeah, I feel like ADHD can be adaptive and maladaptive. Everything can be good and bad depending on the way you perceive it and what you do with it. It's not what happens. It's what we do with what happens, right? It's not what happens to us. It's what we do after. It's how we manage what happened to us. Okay. I'm not going to be able to scroll the chat because I have turkey hands. Alexandra, anytime I join your lives, there's something about your personality that brightens my day and makes me feel better. Alexandra, you guys brighten my day and make me feel better. And comments like that help me so much because I just went through one of the worst weeks of my entire life. Hard, not worse because I feel like it's helping me grow, but really hard. Hey, get him. What up? Tinkering with Taylor. Oh, good one. Today you burnt noodles. Question, have you ever had a fan show up at your house? No. No one's showing up at my house. If you show up at my house, there's a chance it might be the last thing you ever do, so I would not suggest it. Beat that meat. I'm going to Washington, visiting a friend from Cali. Hell yeah, have fun. Say the Brittany line. What? It's Brittany, bitch? What Brittany line? I'm going to make these kind of small because they're going in soup. Honestly, Italian wedding soup has really mini ones. Say it, Taylor. Yo, don't tell me what to do. No, I don't take kindly to that. I think I have a problem. Okay, the Parmesan needs to come off the cutting board because if they're coated in Parmesan, they're gonna burn. Burn, baby, burn. Thank you guys for being in my stream and for voting in my poll. Yes, Dina, I have a 16-year-old and a 14-year-old. And my daughter is about to graduate from middle school and will go to high school. So both my kids will be high schoolers next year. My son has his junior prom today. I actually have to get to the craft store to buy some floral tape to make him a boutonniere. I'm really going to go up and see if I can find it upstairs, though. I had a fan show up at my house. That's why I deleted my old YouTube channel. Damn, Wayne, for what? She's talking about her daughter now. Good luck. Thanks, Dina. I'm going to need it. I've been going through it. It's a full-time job. I'm single. Their dad lives in Hong Kong. My soon-to-be bride has a son with ADHD, although she did go through a divorce when he was young. Wonder if that's why he gets depressed. I tried to be the father figure when his dad wasn't at times. Well, that's really nice of you. Yeah, I feel like there's less value in figuring out why something happened, why something got caused. It's the weekend now. It's a fresh start. Hard times are always an opportunity to go stronger as a person. Thank you for the support. Yeah, I've been listening to this podcast that was saying that, like, you got to think about adversity as, like, resistance training for your brain, you know? Of course. So one time I can't stay Taylor's work at some balls. I know you like delicious food. So Tess wants Persian food. I absolutely will test Persian food. I love Middle Eastern food and Mediterranean food. What content do I post? Life improvement. I'm documenting the entire journey of restarting my life from rock bottom after I almost married somebody who was living a secret double life. He gave me a fake name. He had a family. He had a secret cocaine addiction. And I got divorced twice. So I was really at rock bottom of my life, thinking that I was about to like be settled with the love of my life, and turning out that I didn't even know who he was. I barely even knew his name. I didn't know his name. Ah! You're welcome. Please stop asking her to say it. Yeah, I don't see it. I would, do I have any mods in here? Is there anybody on mod that can ban out this bullshit? Thank you, Red. Appreciate it. These are getting bigger and bigger as I go. They do shrink up a little bit when you fry them. Fried meatballs are definitely the best, but to save time and energy, I usually will coat a very big baking pan in olive oil, get it really hot, throw them on the hot pan because then it actually fries them in the oven. So I basically oven fry them, but I'm out of gas because I'm just facing adversity from a lot of different directions right now. And I won't say everything's fucked because I really believe that your words have a lot of power. So if you want everything to be fucked, say everything's fucked. But you know, I've just been facing some adversity that I'm working through, and I've ordered my gas delivery. And it's actually funny. I've been having a lot of mirroring things happen in my life, like everywhere. Like yesterday, there was a tuft of the cat's hair at the mechanic because he's got a cat in the office and he had been shaving her for the summer, and there was a little tuft of hair. And then I reached in my pocket and I found my costume mustache. I do this alter ego character called Tyler, and I couldn't find my mustache. And everyone was like, "We want to see Tyler." And I was like, "Bro, I don't have my mustache." I ordered a new one. And I mean, this mustache I pulled out of my pocket in that moment looked just like the tuft of hair on the counter. What kind of content do you produce? The best kind? Yeah, the best. Thank you, Abe, for that. Did you test gourmet? No, I've never tried any of that, Aria. Yeah, they showed up at my house and wanted to be in a video. Wow. Thanks, Martin. Thanks, Vans. Thanks, Red. I love you guys so much. Thank you for helping me keep the stream a productive and enjoyable place for everybody to be. He's an awesome child now. Just don't understand him not being motivated. Thriving child, you know, there could be a multitude of reasons, you know, but it sounds like at least there's adults in his life who know him and are close enough and concerned to notice the change, right? Because we all go through hard times, but it's the support that gets us, that matters. Thank you, Alexandra. Can't really see him. They're a lot less red now that I've been wearing my blue light glasses during streaming. You losing the mustache is like Spider losing his mask. Yeah, Spider-Man losing his mask. Yes, but I found it, so it's really weird. So like yesterday, I've been procrastinating returning my gas for my soda stream. We make our own seltzer here. Dylan loves seltzer, but I don't like him to drink unfiltered water, so we have the soda stream and we can make our own seltzer, like sparkling water. And I've been kind of in like a little bit of a depression and like kind of going through some rough shit, and with my ADHD, and I've really been paralyzed on a few different tasks. One of those was the fact that I had 4 SodaStream gas refills that I needed to return. So it's like I got my gas refills together. I cleaned out the side yard where the gas tank is, and then this morning I wake up and I'm out of gas because I left my stove on last night. So it's just like those little mirroring things in my life. Are you having trouble remembering stuff without the meds? No, actually. Hey, Talia, I'm actually remembering things more because I'm sleeping better, I think, and eating more. Coke's your favorite, mine too. Yep, very supportive for sure, and give them encouragement all the time. Yeah, and sometimes, people just go through hard times, and that's another thing I try to teach on the channel, that I think because we're in a capitalist society and, a lot of profit depends on us feeling like shit and needing to feel better. But sometimes it's okay to not be okay. And I think part of what made me struggle for so long was always trying to feel better instead of really sitting with the feelings I had at the moment. Yeah, sometimes I feel like I'm a witch too. Do you know how to cook pap? No, Sindana. What's pap? I've never even heard of it. A disguised witch. Thank God you didn't strike a match. Oh, yeah. Well, it wasn't gas leaking in the house. It was just the oven was just on all night. And so it's like, it's annoying because I had an automatic delivery schedule for May 11th. And had I not left it on for 10 hours, it probably would have gotten right to the 11th. It's crazy. How can they predict my use? I have very spiritual experiences. I do have prophetic dreams. Yeah. Yes. I have psychic dreams. Alexandra, I had a dream I was making out with my cousin. And then 2 days later, I almost right swiped his brother on Tinder. I have one cousin who I don't really get along with. And in my dream, we were kissing. And then 2 days later, I was like, and I was like, oh, that's not for you. That's your cousin. So really crazy. People are happier in non-capitalistic societies. No, I'm just saying that. I think that's partially where the psychology and the conditioning of always trying to make yourself feel better when you don't feel good, instead of sitting with the feelings and processing them and learning that it's okay, to be. I think capitalistic societies create a broader experience of life, but that's just my experience growing up in America. Do you have thoughts also? Like you'll think of something, it'll happen? Yeah, all the time. And Aurora says it happens to her too, Alexandra. Yeah, and in certain times more than others. That's when that for me, that's when I know that like I'm into some shit right now. I don't necessarily know what it is, but something's up, She's smart and hot. Woo! Hey, Shinji. Thanks for noticing. And I can cook. I made some fresh orange juice. Taylor wanted to get her incest on. I'm not above it. I'm sorry. I feel like we're living in one of the... Okay. Cousin marriage was perfectly fine, especially second cousin marriage. And it still is in some societies, all right? So I don't even consider that incest, but some people might. I don't think cousin marriage is that gross. So that's just me. But I always say if you're against cousin marriage, your cousins just aren't hot enough. You're a psychic medium. That's cool. I used to have these kind of dreams when I was a teenager. They felt so real. So that's part of why I can let all the hate and the hardship in my life roll off, because I did ayahuasca. I've had a lot of plant medicine experiences, but overall, when I dream, I go to a different dimension. And in my dreams feel more real than real life. So I'm not really sure which is the real life. So I don't really put too much out. I don't put too much stress. Because what if this is the dream? You technically could sleep 12 hours a day. So if you can sleep 12 hours a day, and so this is what I tell you guys, right? If you're feeling miserable or uninspired, I think, so I started doing this thing where I wake up an hour earlier and just completely delude myself that my life is exactly the way I want it to be. Because in my thought, if I was just going to be sleeping from 5 to 6 a.m., having a dream that's not real anyway, why not wake up and just choose to believe things that aren't real and just be happy? Anne says it comes all the time, comes true, it freaks you out, your deja vus. Yeah, my ears ring. And what if this is a dream? You know what I'm saying? I almost think sleeping is trying to get us ready for death, because you don't get afraid to sleep and go somewhere else. It's okay. And I think if people were more open-minded to that, they will be less scared to die, if that makes sense. But yes, when I lose something, I will have a dream about finding it, and then I know it's somewhere in the house. But if I don't have the dream, there's no certain amount of time on it. It's just a feeling, a psychic feeling. But if I have the dream, I know. If I have a credit card and I can't find it and I have the dream that I found it, I know it's in the house. If I don't have the dream, I call and cancel it, Dream inside a dream. Yeah. Hello. This better be a fly, not a bee. I actually went outside and taped up any damage to my screen because I had a bee in my room. I have to get some screens fixed. Top delicious food list. I advise you to try this. If you can't cook it by yourself, it must be ordered. Okay, Aria. Okay. Yeah, actually, I would love to try that. I think dreams represent some of your fears. That too. Yeah. Dreams are you working through some of your psychological stuff. Not scared of dying, but scared to die by fire or something. Yeah, that actually is my worst scenario, drowning or fire. I almost drowned, actually. My friend Pablo saved my life in Costa Rica. Pretty fucking scary. Times change. When I was young in East Michigan, very young women dated much older guys. No one said anything. Oh, yeah. When I was 17, my boyfriend was 29. I was a hostess in high school, and my boyfriend was the chef of the restaurant, 29 years old, and that was fine. I don't think I'm crazy now because my second cousin's fire. Sorry. I refuse to make contact with women. Okay. Yo, Taylor, I wanted to show you pics of my hometown, small town on IG. Follow me and send them to me on IG. I'll look for your message. My DM stays pretty full and I don't always have time to respond to everything, but I'll definitely look for your message because I would love to see that. All right, guys, I would say that this is a pretty decent amount of meatballs to get started, and I'm just going to start getting them frying, and because I don't have my stove, and then I'm just going to wash my hands real quick, and then I'll get to rolling the rest of them a little larger. That way I have some meatballs for sauce too. Although, sorry, no, I'm making all the meatballs smaller because that'll be easier to defrost, and who cares if they're bigger? Oh, the fly, the fly flew in the window when I closed it. No more problem there. I mean, I feel bad. He might die in there, but flies don't live that long anyway, I thought. Okay. All right, I washed my hands, so let's get all the oven set up because I don't have my oven and my stove right now, so we're going to be working with the air fryer and a hot plate. Cool, this is clean. La la la. All right, here we go. Turn that on air fry. Honestly, it has a roast setting, but I just don't feel like it really works. The air fry setting is the only setting I really think works on here. Cool. That's going. Let's turn the cast iron pan on. Let's open the other. Oh, it's still on. Okay, good to know. All right, we're going to open this window up so that I don't let that fly. Uh-oh. That's a problem right there. There was something on top of the window and it slipped in. I'm going to have to be very careful that that doesn't wedge itself there. I had that problem before, so I have to be mindful of that. Let's put some avocado oil in because it has the highest smoke point. I don't currently have an exhaust fan, so things can get real smoky real quick. So we're going to put avocado oil in this pan. And then the ones in the air fryer, I guess I could put some oil. Actually, you know what? If I try to use both, oh, that's right. I'll just put the pan. I was thinking that the ones in the basket are gonna drip onto the ones on the pan. I'll just put the pan on top. Just put a little avocado oil on the pan. So maybe we can get some, even though we don't have the oven, maybe we can get a nice crispy skin on them. And then also, oh, and now those are gonna drip. We're just gonna bake them in the pan. Let's get that oil nice and hot on the pan. This oil's already hot, so we're gonna bring it over here. Bring up all of our meatballs. These are all turkey meatballs. Okay, and I'm out of gas, so we're just gonna cook with the hot plate. Oh. And then I'm gonna let them cool and freeze them. And freeze them for when I make my Italian wedding soup, but I'm gonna keep some of them unfrozen because those are the ones I'll put in my batch of soup from today because I do have a batch of stock. You wanna give them enough space so that they fry and they don't steam because that will stop you from getting that nice crispy crust on. Did I just put my turkey hand inside my oven mitt? I think I did. Party foul. Yeah, guys, make sure you subscribe if you want to see the rest of my master meal planning system. This is just a small part of it. So what I'll do is I'll bulk cook 2 different stew type meals. These are meatballs for Italian wedding soup. And then I'll make like a big pot of chili. I think I'm actually going to make a stuffed cabbage soup this week, but I usually make like a chili, but then I alternate on Saturdays, soup and then stew. So every other Saturday we have the one stew meal, and every other Saturday we have the other stew meal. And then on Sundays we have an alternating Italian meal. So I already meal prepped all of my chicken cutlets, my Parmesan chicken cutlets. And now I already meal prepped all of my Parmesan chicken cutlets, and then I will meal prep meatballs and marinara sauce. Damn, these smell like they're already burning. And then every other Sunday, I think my dishwasher's dirty because the kids filled it but didn't run it, and that's okay. I just need to find my tongs. I'm pretty sure these are my ex-husband's when I met him in college. I stepped on the meatball I dropped. I'll clean that up in a second. Okay, I was afraid these were burning. They're not. It's a good. So guys, have you ever noticed when you've been buying stuff on Amazon when it offers you the Asurion protection? Sorry if I'm behind on the chat, guys. Italian time with Sailor, exactly. So when you buy something, it's been offering me Asurion Protect. It says protects all of your Amazon purchase, future and past. I have so much shit from Amazon that has broken, so I signed up for it. It's $16.99 a month, I think. And I'm going to see if I can't get some of my stuff that's burnt or that's ruined replaced by Amazon with this Asurion Protect plan. I'll update you guys, obviously. I'm an Amazon influencer. I just haven't had time to totally set up my storefront. But now that I set up this whole like steam room, sauna room situation downstairs for like self-care, I'm really motivated to start putting together some lists of Amazon stuff because I've really been finding a lot of amazing, affordable products to improve my life, and I really want you guys to be able to easily find them. And I make a commission if you buy them through me, which is the icing on the cake. Obviously, you know, I'm doing this as a job, so I can have a double win of sharing products with you and also making some money. Oopsies. That's the way you guys can help me. Did I break that egg? I'm just gonna egg test these all right now, so I know. So test these all, so I know. that I can use these today. Amazon Taylor's coming. That's right. Why cooking on your counter? I'm out of gas, Michael. I'm out of fucks to give. I'm out of gas. But it's okay. It's coming. I'm actually gonna call them when I get off the stream. It said when I ran out last time, they had it to me that same day. But when I ordered it online, it said that's gonna take 3 to 5 business days. So I wonder if I call, if I can't get that a little bit quicker. Those are doing really well. Those are doing really well. Those are doing really well. Let's go get the thing. And then I just can't forget those are cooking. I can't forget those are cooking. So let's just see how quickly, if I can't hustle up and make the rest of these. I took Dylan to the Spanish barber yesterday. He looks so good. Let her cook. Let her cook. Exactly. Yeah, Dylan needed a last minute haircut. I didn't realize the prom was in April. He's going to his cousin's junior prom. See? Incest is cool. It's fine. In Iran, we put meatballs in a kind of soup. That's what I'm doing, Aria. In Italy, they do that too. Those glasses make me feel like we're going to the range. Yo, I want to go to the range. I watched this YouTuber, Brett Cooper, is one of my favorite YouTubers, and she's sponsored by a straight up silencer company. I'm like, yo, let's get to the range. You guys saw my firearm. Sorry if I missed any chats, guys. I'm cooking with meat hands. So if you have something that's life or death to tell me, super chat it. It'll stay on the screen. Or repeat it if I didn't see it. Spanish barber. Yeah! I went to the barrio, man. We got our Spanish. Best fade I ever seen. I mean, a fade? This shit disappears on his neck. Cleanest fade I've ever seen. Yeah. Because you can't walk into a barber here. Everywhere you have to make an appointment, I guess. And we just didn't have the time this week, and I was having a mental breakdown. I almost ended up in a psych ward this week. I need to get to the range myself. It's been a while. I've never been here. Cousin love is never okay. You'll die on this hill. Bro, I don't think it's a hill worth dying on, but if that's you, that's you. That's cool. I wouldn't die on the hill. That cousin marriage is fine, but, like, I'm just telling you, I had a crush on a couple of my cousins, and I almost right-swiped the hottest one. Ah! But it's like, I didn't even right swipe immediately. I'm like, I just want to see if he swiped right. Does he even know? Because he's like, we don't really know each other. So funny, so funny. Sorry to anybody in my family who ever sees this. It's a compliment. I've never been to the range on Long Island. I've only been in North Carolina. Hey, Martin, what's up? Oh my God, that hot plate is like sizzling so quietly. I can't wait to get my gas hooked back up. All right, we're cooking with Taylor, guys. Subscribe to see me work out the rest of I make a meal plan, and I cook the first 2 weeks of every 2 months, and then I have freezer meals, and then I work in salads, sandwiches, and convenience food. But I'm a little bit late on the 2 weeks of cooking because my life has kind of been falling apart. I'm making turkey meatballs right now for Italian wedding soup. Tapping in, you can't beat a good fade. Yo, Tyra, what's up? Nice to see you. Thanks for being in here. I have a big pot of bone broth in the fridge, and then I'll probably take a walk today. Ugh, really, Taylor, in your free time, I still have to get to the craft store to make Dylan's boutonniere. I have to steam his suit. I gotta finish up the stream, guys. I was gonna take you to the craft store maybe, but I gotta get off stream so I can think about like what I really need to do. I don't want anything in my day to fall through the cracks. And I've already been streaming for about 4 hours. Oh no, 3 hours, over 3 hours. Oh, girl, we love seeing you cooking. Turksy, yeah, you guys voted for this. I let you guys vote in the poll. You guys got to choose what I did today. You guys choose cooking, and of course, it was the day that I don't have a stove, but I thought it would be cool to show people that there's really no excuse to not be making yourself home-cooked meals. It's the best. It's probably the biggest line item in most people's budget is meals, and eating meals out really financially depletes you and nutritionally depletes you. So I've been trying to like normalize cooking all of your own meals because hot girls and guys save money. And you know what? How the hell can I be running a hot plate and the air fryer at the same time, but I can't run the electric kettle and the air fryer at the same time? Oh, this thing is on like low. That makes sense why it's sizzling so slowly. And you know what I do? I'm going to, ooh, the air fryer is making them right. All right, I'm gonna put the rest of them in the air fryer after this batch because those look good. I use the instant read thermometer to make sure that the food is cooked so I don't wind up overcooking things in fear that they're still raw. So should be 165. Yeah, these are at 124. And there the fuse goes. So it turns out I can't cook with both at the same time. So let's take this and move it over to the countertop. See, look, I spoke and God said, oh, you want your fuse to blow? I got you, girl. And I was like, thanks, God. Love you. Thanks for all the food. Very much appreciate that, even if I do have to go down to the basement or the garage. All right, so I'm going to plug this in, and then I got to go reset the breaker. Well, that answers that question. Okay, and the cord doesn't reach, so now I'll have to move this. But see, guys, look how much less aggressive I've gotten. Like, you see how, like, slower to anger I am? I think it's a combination of all of the lifestyle changes I've made, the difference it makes to sleep at night well, the difference it makes to eat when I'm hungry. All right, now that's going. Now I just need to go and restart this. All right, you guys, let me know when you hear it beep, okay? I'm going to be right back. Spam the chat, like the stream, subscribe to the channel. Give me a sec. Let me know when you hear it go beep. That was just a trick for a little bonus engagement. I know when it goes deep. I know exactly what fuse it is. I'm always resetting it. Whew. In the morning, sometimes I forget. I used to always do a pour over instead of my mocha pot. So I would boil water and it would always, I'd always also be using the air fryer. I should be able to use both of these circuits at the same time. I did the electrical, not the actual electrical, but I kind of laid it out on my own. So beep. How are we supposed to let her know? That was just for engagement. Electric kettles can draw a surprising amount of amps. You don't eat fast food. Good job. My favorite food is potatoes, and I'm about to plant my potato crop. Taylor's home cooked meals are looking always so good. Thank you, Martin. I don't eat fast food, only home. Okay, cousins are tough. Different version of your would-be twin flame, which you may never find. Really? I didn't know anything about that. I had a crush on my cousin. I didn't know he was my cousin until my mom told me, but I thought he was so cute. And I thought it was weird. But it's not. There was actually a show called, yeah, and his cousin's married. Yeah, gypsies, Romani. They marry their cousins. People still marry their cousins. It's fine. Hey, John, what's up? I'm doing. The egg comment. What's the egg comment? Is it from you? Best quotes are coming from you. Thank you. Wayne, it needs to represent cooking. I have an idea. You could have your own cooking show. Call it Taylor Time. Yeah, Tasty Treats with Taylor Television. A woman that can cook deserves everything from a good man. Hey, Taylor. Hey, Ghost. What egg comment? Dylan wanted to look like Desi Arnaz. Ah, I love Lucy. Tapping in. You can't beat a good fade. Yes, Tyra, that's true. German's an awesome language. Hey, Becca K. What's up? Thank you, Turksa. I didn't see any egg comment. Did it get deleted? Well, the modem didn't go off and the breaker blowing. Beep. Fast food's trash nutritionally. I could never eat something that had 10 different people have handled. I really hope. I didn't see an egg comment come out. I really have to stop texting. Darwin and bred his family into extinction. Cousin love is not right. Yeah. What's the difference from China to the U.S.? Ugh, I can't even get started. Hong Kong is not that different from New York City, though. It's a major question in Iran from dads. Is soup a type of dinner? Moms, yes! Yes! Marrying your cousin's crazy. Doing better. I got my nails and toes done. Good job. I got my hair done. I got my hair colored. I washed it myself yesterday. All right, so we're going to instant rethermometer those guys. The ones in the air fryer, though, are like looking like the God's honest truth. Let's just shake the pan a little bit and see how we're going. Look at these. They're browned on all sides. I don't want to get oil on the floor. I'll do it over the stove that I already have to clean. Yo, these are looking real good. I'm going to put one of these in the egg I dropped. I dropped an egg yolk in the sink. Can you see it? Oh, there goes my tripod. There goes my tripod. I literally just glued it before. I dropped an egg yolk in the sink, so we're going to put one of these meatballs in the egg white, and we're going to eat that for lunch. See? Look at this. Tell me that's not begging for a meatball. Okay, so these are looking pretty done. They should be 165. 171. All right, those are done. I try the big, I'll usually test the biggest one, obviously, because if the biggest one's done, the smallest one's done too. Nope, that one's at 145. And you want to get it right in the middle. You don't want to get it on the side, because obviously the sides cook quicker. So those are still going, which is awesome. I'll turn it down a little because it's starting to smoke. Let me get this out of here. We'll just use a pineapple. Just use this pineapple as a tripod. I'll just do it right here. Anyway, sorry guys. I'm going to be getting off the stream soon anyway because I have to go. Actually, okay, let's get these meatballs off the pan and put the next batch in. I'm actually going to pour these right into my air fryer basket so they can cool off. Oh wow, and I just lost 3 of them from being hasty. Sometimes I can be a little hasty with my ADHD. Honestly, I could put way more of these on than were on there before because, and I have to remember to wash that glove because I think I put my turkey hand in it. Those fried up really, really nice, so I think I can get away with putting a few more on there than I did last time. Cooking with Taylor, guys. This is part of my master meal prep system. I am bulk making meatball to put in marinara and in Italian white soup. That was about 13 minutes in the air fryer for those, so on 400. They're mini. They're like, what are they the size of? They're the size of egg yolks, basically. I feel bad that this fly is trapped in the window, but I just can't. I feel bad that this fly is trapped in the window, but I know my own mental limits, and I cannot have a fly flying around. I'm just gonna stop using the hot plate for those because I'm like now like a lot closer to the smoke alarm. So I'm just gonna do the rest in the air fryer. The air fryer is cooking them better anyway. Lady, you have a lot of balls. I know, right? That's what people say to me. Bye, Zone. See you tomorrow. I thought meatballs were smaller in Italian. They are. They are. So these are small, and they get smaller. These are just about the size of an egg yolk. If you look, I'll show you. This is an empty egg that the yolk fell out of. And these are the meatballs, so. Oh, that's gonna be so good. I don't wanna eat it too hot, so I'm just gonna leave it here for a second. That's gonna be delicious. Oh, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that because I have a bunch of hard-boiled eggs. That's what I'm gonna have for lunch. Why did this shit just go off? Because it's smoky in here. I don't have an exhaust fan, and I'm cooking on a smoky cast iron skillet under this, whatever, the smoke detector. The egg comment, you tap it on the counter, tap it on the bottom. Okay, I've tried every method ever, but I will try that, Anne-Marie. Now I gotta try that. What are you making? Hey, I'm making turkey meatballs to go in our Italian wedding soup that we planned for Saturdays, every other Saturday's dinner in our master meal plan system. Hey, hello, Taylor. I could say the same thing to you. Oh my God, I need to stretch. I gotta start doing yoga today. I think I'm gonna do 30-day yoga challenge. Just like on YouTube, right? Like yoga with Adrian or whatever. Do some yin yoga to help heal my nervous system. And oh, that just feels so, so, so amazing. Holy crap. Yeah, you know, it's like the egg yolks have all that good fat in them. Maybe I'll take the egg yolks, mix them with a little mayo, and do like a turkey meatball deviled egg thing. Thank you, Ryan, for saying that. You know what it needs? You know what it needs? I've been putting this on everything. I found sriracha fabric at the store on clearance. That's what's up. It's so good. Protein bomb, exactly. I'm going to be locking into my keto diet pretty soon. So subscribe if you want to see all my tips and tricks and all my success and my weight loss with that. So the cast iron skillet keeps its heat. I was thinking that these might actually wind up coming up to temperature. 158. Let's see the small ones. Oh, the small ones are easily 158 or 165. Okay, cool. All right. So honestly, that one, this one is not coming up to 165. Okay, that is. Okay, they're all good. Yeah, the cast iron skillet they keep cooking. So why don't I just put the top on there? I'll just put a top on this, and then I won't have to put those in the air fryer. These are the first batch from the air fryer. I just threw them in the basket to cool off. Look how some of them are really small. Better with sriracha. I'm about 20 years late to the sriracha trend, but goddamn, I was sleeping on that. It was so good. Well, that's all I got. Clean up. We made fresh orange juice. Oh, Ryan, it's nice that your mom cooks. Have you ever tried a hard-boiled egg dipped in ranch? Yo, that sounds amazing. I think she did invent it. I wouldn't doubt that she did. If you were my wife, I'd be fat. You eat such good food. You wouldn't be because it's all healthy. When I was younger, this is how my mom would cook every day. The table would be filled with food because all my friends came to the house. Our food was the hangout house. That's awesome. You had a pool? That's what's up. So did I. Most people in Long Island do, I guess. Not most people, but it's pretty common. She was always cooking humongous meals because there were so many of us. Our friends always at our house. My mom always wanted to feed them. It was the Italian in her. She's all Italian. Yeah, I did a chili night. My son's best friend had never tried chili. I need to stretch so bad. I'll get in the sauna and then I'll do like a little hot stretch afterwards. I'll do a yin yoga video after I get in my steam room. My son's best friend had never had chili, so I made a chili night for everybody. It was so cute. Of course I have a picture. I'm wrapping up the stream, Martin. Thank you so much for being here. All juice should be fresh, no concentrates. Yeah, I never drink juice. I made it because Dylan was sick, and it just was really good, and I'm not anorexic anymore, so I felt like, hey, it's kind of cool. I can drink juice. I eat a lot of it, even though it's healthy. Cast iron skillets, pan, anything are the best. My parents still have theirs from when I was a kid. They won't get rid of them. I even have them now. It's the only thing that you cook on. Yep. Prepare a meal for someone is the purest form of love. I think so too, 3D. So that's why, like, when I was stuck and I couldn't make YouTube videos and I couldn't get my writing out of my body and I was so frustrated with myself, and my ex used to make me feel so stupid and basically imply that I didn't do anything all day long. And I used to just always feel so bad about myself because he would make it seem like he goes out and works so hard and I sit home all day doing nothing. So what do I have to complain about, kind of thing? But I always realized that the one thing that always made me feel better about myself was cooking a meal for my kids. So I definitely did a lot of procrastination by cooking just because, hey, I'm procrastinating, but at least I'm doing something important that I know will always, you're never going to regret making a fresh meal for your kids or your family. Guys, double tap the screen. I'm about to finish the stream. Ryan's bologna bowls. Oh, damn, Melissa. It is giving bum. I didn't read it, but thank you, Anne Marie, for defending me. As a kid, I'd make what I call bologna bowls. You put a slice of Oscar Mayer bologna in the microwave. Damn! Okay, that's cool. Ryan's bologna balls. Nourishment equals love. He's a dumbass. He had the world right in front of him. Ugh, I know, but you know what? That was not my path to fix him. Juice is full of sugar, so you could drink soda instead. Yeah, but that's actually not true, though, because the sugar in soda is corn syrup and actual sugar, and the sugar in juice, while it still gives you a glycemic index spike, it has vitamins and enzymes and stuff like that. So there's nothing redeemable about drinking soda, at least with juice. Yeah, does it impact your glycemic? Is it a heavy glycemic load? Yeah, but if you drink it alongside with eating some fat and protein like I just did, you guys should, if you're interested in carbs and sugar and healthy eating, you guys gotta follow an Instagram account called the Glucose Goddess. She literally tests her blood sugar after eating different things and then puts the chart up. So she'll drink a soda and then she'll drink a soda. I should do that too with my keto content. She'll drink a soda and then she'll drink a soda and eat like a hard-boiled egg, and she'll show you the difference of, you know, the combination of foods on your glycemic index. I don't give a crap. I'm still drinking Cokes. Yeah. Just as a treat. I say it's not what you do sometimes, it's what you do all the times that really winds up building the fabric of your life, you know? Everyone needs a nice cold Coke sometimes. Do I have a large thing of garlic powder? If I do, I need to refill these. I knew I did. Oh, I knew I did. I was actually thinking, so I have to make Dylan, this is onion powder. I'm going to fill my onion powder up. I have to make Dylan a boutonniere for his suit tonight for the prom, and while I was getting the stream started, everything was falling and breaking and crashing, and I wound up breaking 3 beautiful blooms off my orchid. But I was like, yo, that's the flowers for Dylan's boutonniere right there. So I might run upstairs. Oh, no, I'm going to run upstairs because if I can find that floral tape, then I'll save myself a trip to the craft store right now. Mexican Coke at least uses real sugar. Yes, and tastes so much better for sure. Yeah, like a nice ice cold glass bottle Coke. My favorite form obviously is glass bottle Mexican Coke. Whose isn't? But my second favorite is just an ice cold mini can. Those mini cans, that's like the perfect amount of Coke. Trust me, I party. I know what the perfect amount of Coke is. Got 'em. All right, let's just test these. I should have ordered a Walmart delivery with the floral tape, but I just wasn't on that level this morning, you know? Sometimes you're not. All right, these are ready to go into the air fryer pan. So we have another batch come out, all good. These ones are actually better because the other ones I overcooked a little bit and they're kind of dry. Okay, so now I ain't got time. All right, no, I have plenty of time. I have all the time I need. I'm not gonna put that juju on myself. All right, guys, I'm gonna go up the attic real quick. Let's see if my photographic memory can help me find this floral tape that I bought 10 years ago. I don't have a tripod right now, so I'm just gonna put you on the old stool. Martin, if I miss you and you have to leave, thank you so much for modding. I really appreciate you. Yeah, Whole Fruit, no sponsoring. Whole Fruits are the way to go. God, that shirt's stupid. Okay, Cody, sorry you don't like it. I got it at the Lil Wayne concert. A lot of guys don't see a good thing in front of them until they lose it. Yeah, right? What can you do? Perfect amount, huh? Yeah. I had turkey in my teeth. Sorry, guys. All right, so you guys like my coat selection? I'm putting things away, my winter coats. This I wore in a fashion show in high school, and I was supposed to bring it back to the surf shop, and I never did. It was like a $200 Marmot vest, and I still have it. And fuck that bitch, sorry. I don't know. Why the fuck should I have to pay for it? I wore it in the fashion show. I'm not paying for it, I'm stealing it. And then I had to like avoid her in town. The owner of that store, I had to like avoid her in town for like 10 years, but whatever. I made this so that oh, they all fell down the stairs. That's my karma for stealing, see? I made this so I don't have to have a string hanging in my hallway because I cannot stand that. Oh, this is Dylan's suit. I have to seam this, I'm sure. His dad bought him a suit when his dad was here for spring break. I used to make these custom party hats and like tried to make an Etsy business out of it. So there's a chance. Woo! I came up here and like totally moved everything around, but let's see if I take my time and look. Okay, if it's anywhere, it's in here. So I'm just gonna bring this whole thing down. And then the whatever, I don't know what the hinge. The hinge. The hinge is slightly broken. Ugh, so I gotta do this weird thing when I close it. All right. If it's anywhere, it's in here. Oh, and then I gotta remember to switch the laundry. I gotta remember to switch the laundry. Okay. The horrors persist, but so do I. Woo. All right, let's see if I can't find that floral tape. All right. Got to turn the timer up. Inlight has a max 30-minute timer. Look at all the meatballs we made, guys. Thanks for cooking with me. Thanks for cooking with me. Don't forget to like the stream and subscribe if you want to be notified. When I go live, make sure you hit the... I made a real hooker. She's going to see it now. She's going to come and get you. Who? Who's coming to get me? I just said I can't stay too long. Okay, cool. I should try a bologna bowl. I haven't had bologna for like 20 years. I'm your father. Star Wars, but isn't that like a misquote? Doesn't like Luke Skywalker's dad, doesn't like Darth Vader never say, I'm your father? That's cool. You have to go up to the attic. On the bright side, she has a thing for cousins. We're basically Taylor's paraplegic cousin. Can't do nothing but watch. Um, she's gonna go see it now. Okay, guys. Hey, Roy. I had one of the worst weeks of my entire life, but I made it through and I'm stronger. Thanks, Mad Max. Okay, so I have a photographic memory. Oh, we have floral foam. That's a good clue. I wanted to start making my own stationery because, and when I send you the sweatsuit, I wanted to make you a special little note. Yeah, I used to have this little party hat business. I wanted to start doing like stamps. I wanted to get some custom stamps made, and I used to make my own Christmas cards and stuff, and I wanted to start like making my own stationery. That way when I send you guys stuff, it comes with like a handwritten note. That was my foot. It's okay. Sometimes I wear slippers so I don't slam my feet so much. That's a paper crafting thing for my party hat biz. Oh, look how cute this one was. I like where I was going with this one. My life kept falling apart, so I could never start any of my businesses until now, but like... There's way better ones than this. Mind them toes. Total nightmare. I just got my hat from eBay. It came from Ronkonkoma, New York. That's awesome. Me also. What a fucking week. Yo, Roy. Sometimes there's like something in the air. It's reversed. 3D. It's backwards in the video, and it's 5 minutes fast. That's the only reason you think that. It says that it's 1:30, but it's 1:25 right now. I actually got a package from eBay, guys. All right, let's find the floral tape. I'm going to live stream until we pull these meatballs out. This is all laminator paper. That's what kept falling on me out of the attic was laminator paper, my laminator. Oh, yeah, see? I made these as gift tags. That's a D. I made it for Daphne's party favors or Dylan's party favors. Thanks, Malik. I appreciate the love. People were talking shit to me about it, but they love it, I think. You love the child sometimes in her voice. Thanks. All right. I got my balloon weight for parties. I had a lot of good stuff up there. I just been moving and getting divorced so much that it's hard. Oh, this is fabric finishing tape. This I put over the edge of fabric. I've actually really been getting into sewing again lately, so that's cool. These are clear balloons. It's back from Sicily to Ireland. You were in Sicily? That's actually where I found Sicilians marry their cousins, or they used to at least. Look at all these beautiful paper craft stamps. Yeah, I want to be able to make some stationery. Anna, I want to send you a nice card. I even sprayed my sweatsuit. Oh, I wish I knew I had that. But I did use some that I had left over from last year. Oh, that's one of my favorite stamps. Actually, it's really ironic that I'm finding this. This is a whole alphabet of stamps. I'm going to make you a card, Anna. This is my bunting from over my crib from when I was a baby. That's my garland over my crib. Oh my goodness. I want to make a whole gift wrapping area. I want to get one of those rods where you can put all your ribbons on it so they're not all over the place. St. Anthony. I need my floral tape. I need floral tape, St. Anthony. Do I have any or what? What's a girl got to do? Oh, that's sewing adhesive. These are seashells. I got a grommet puncher. This is for friggin' grommets because I used to put grommets in my party hats. Fuck yeah. Anyway, this is awesome to find all this stuff. Oh my god. I got this in China. How cute is that? And then this is from one of the kids' toys. They had a Melissa and Doug clock. Ooh, pink glitter. Ooh, picture frame. Ooh, I used these for table numbers for my wedding. I did everything for my wedding myself. I had a beautiful wedding on Long Island for like 70 people for $10,000. It was awesome. Okay, well, hey, I don't have floral tape. That's okay. I'll go out to the shop after the stream. But I did find my grommet press kit. I could probably use this for something. I don't know, in the future. Wow, I'm really excited to have all these crafts. They did Irish too, kind of way of linking families. At least it's dated out. Yeah, everyone did it. Taylor, be honest. You hid one of the bodies in one of your boxes. What body? I didn't kill anybody. I swear. Whoa. I said I was going to leave, but I'm still here. That's so sweet. Thank you for even thinking of that. Yeah, why not? Oh my God, Taylor's not going to let family ties get in the way of her cousin love today. Nah. Respect to Austria. The Austrians are like Germans with a sense of humor. All right, guys, I'm going to get my box that came from eBay. Hot girls save money. I buy all my Prada off eBay. So what? It's a little fucked up. I'm going to fuck it up too. What is all this? Oh, my shed cave? Oh, my dog. Holy shit. What the fuck? Okay. Never mind. phone's off my tripod, so I legit keep losing you guys. I can't find my phone. It's not what I thought it was. It's a shed. Sorry. That's a shed and a chair. I got this really cool new pink chair for my live stream, so hopefully maybe I'll have that out tomorrow. Depends on how much cleaning I can get done today. All right, let's check out these meatballs on the temperature. 184. 190. We're good to go. All right, guys. These meatballs are done. Look at all the meatballs we made. I'll wait till they cool. I'll package them in I'll package them in 3 separate freezer bags, and then I'm gonna make a pot of Italian wedding soup today. I need to write down, I need salt, I need escarole, I need floral tape. Anything else I said I needed? I don't know. Please stay tuned to Taylor Television. Yes, please do. Get to the chopper. I know that's Arnold. Gotta go coach female BJJ for 2 hours. Have a lovely evening and weekend all. Bye, Roy. I'll see you tomorrow. I stream Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I want to do BJJ. When I did Taekwondo, I tore my ACL. Guys, it's been so great streaming with you. I'm hungry, but I'm on a diet. I'm trying to eat healthy. I'm just trying to remind myself to eat more regularly. Oh, I need garlic powder. Like, I don't really, because I have this here, but after that's gone, I will need it, so I might as well get it, put it on the list, you know. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, I want to do Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu too. So, guys, this was such a great stream. Thank you for being so supportive of me. Thank you for being here when times are rough. I'm here for you guys, sharing my journey so that you guys can feel less alone in yours. Shit happens to all of us. It's not what happens to us. It's what we do after this stuff happens. I'm going to throw this into the laundry right now so I don't forget that I had a raw turkey hand in it. I have pretty much cleaned up everything from cleaning or from cooking. And thank you guys so much for being here with me on my channel. I didn't realize how healing it's been for me to be able to show up. Like, I used to feel like when I was making YouTube and I used to stream in a different life, and I'm going to make the rest of this juice too. I used to feel like I had to always be perfect. And it's been pretty life affirming to show up on here as I am in all of my very many forms and be accepted by you guys and loved. And just, it's very awesome. Do you have a safety pin for the flower? Ooh, a straight pin with a pearl. Yeah, not one that I know where it is. I'm going to spend as much making this goddamn boutonniere as if I bought it. A boutonniere is $25 here. I'm sorry. That's too much. That's too much. Even if I used to work at a florist, even if I spend $20, I'll have the materials to make boutonnieres forever, you know? So thank you for that, Nana Blue. Let me write that down. I don't know if I've ever made, oh yeah, I did make the boutonnieres. I did all the flowers for our wedding. I'm like, yeah, boutonniere pens. Thank you. I'm sure I have them somewhere, like in my sewing stuff, but we're not gonna be able to find that today. I have this whole like rainbow craft organizer thing. One of you guys was asking me, what's in that rainbow thing? And I just moved on to the next topic. This is my embroidery cabinet. I moved on to the next topic and totally forgot to tell you. But it has all my sewing and embroidery stuff in it. Let me just see if by any chance I have a couple in here. This is like some jewelry making stuff. Oh my God, these are so cute. I've actually been thinking about doing some like miniature diorama making on the stream. I've been thinking about doing some crafting and then giving or selling the stuff I make. One of the guys I watch on YouTube is Film Cooper, and he makes these cute necklaces that he wears and he sells them. And people just like buy them because it's a vibe and to support him. So I was thinking maybe I could do something like that in the future, you know? How do you keep track of all this stuff? A fucking label maker, a dream, and praying to Jesus Christ every day. Look at my babies. Look at that. It's Daphne. Look at that. Bah. All right, guys. I'm about to get out of here and go to Roku City. CrossFit works better for you. That's cool. All right, guys. Hey, I just want to sit down. I have to pee so bad. Thank you guys so much for being here. I am going to lock into getting the house renovations done, to doing keto, losing weight. April, the whole focus of the month was just getting my mind together, and I've made a ton of progress with that. So thank you guys for being there for me. It looks like I have a weird vein in my eye. Okay, Red, upload a clip of you going into a BJJ gym and coming out. Anything other than second best. I need you. Holy organization. Yeah, exactly. The human brain and memory is an amazing computer. Yeah, I do have a photographic memory that helps, but a label maker really helps. That I've been labeling everything, giving everything a home, and little by little I'm learning where things are. Okay, guys, I love you so much. I want to detail the truck. I'm done with the stream, but we are definitely going to detail the truck. I don't know if it's going to be on stream or not, but come to my stream tomorrow and maybe we'll detail the truck tomorrow. And I'm going to compound it. I got a pimple on my nose. I never get pimples, but I think the steam room is causing my skin to kind of like purge. Make sure you read my comment. Angel, sorry if I missed it. It was such a great stream. I was here for the whole stream. It was healing for you coming on here after the week you had. I'm happy we all made you feel so much better. You really did, Angel. Thank you for being here for 10 years almost. Gator. Don't look Gator in the eyes on a bad day. All right, guys. No, let you pop it. No, it doesn't need to be popped, but like I did have a little blemish. I don't even know if it was actually, but yeah, I think it was. Maybe it is still. I don't know. I haven't even looked in the mirror today. I haven't washed my face. So I'm sorry. But anyway, I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here. Thanks for cooking with me. Thank you for all your support. I hope that by me sharing my real life journey, it can help you guys feel less alone. We all struggle. And the best we can do is just show up and do our best every single day. And that's all I can do. And that's what I'm trying to set an example for. Look at the beauty outside of my window. Like, seriously, come on. I come up here in the morning and I'm just like, this is so fucking beautiful. Spring is my favorite season. Okay, gotta go, guys. Mostly I have to pee. And then I'm going to get to the craft store and then I'll come back. Dylan will be home. I'll get him all, he's going to shave and I'm going to steam his suit. He's going to look so cute and hopefully they have a really fun night. It's not his prom. He's going as a wingman to his cousin. So there won't be any drama. There won't be any weird stuff with girls. It's just a purely fun night for my son. It's local. I don't have to worry about him being bussed up the island, flying, nothing like that. Definitely motivating you to do better. You guys motivate me. Thank you so much. If I can just help one person feel better every day, even if that person's myself, I'm doing my job from God. So I'll catch you guys tomorrow afternoon, all right? And I'll try to post something in the community post giving you a heads up of when I'll be live. But whether or not that will happen is always a mystery. Thank you, guys. Anne, hopefully I'll be able to get your shit in the mail. I know I keep saying that, but I never forget. I just really want to make you a card now. Oh, God, I gotta brush it from the bottom because look how long my hair is getting and so thick. Oatmeal, thanks for always being here. Lessons of the day, no fast food, no cousin. Yeah, okay. Don't eat fast food. Don't fuck your cousins, whatever. I mean, I love a Whopper and my cousins are so hot. So, no promises. I love you guys so much. And I will catch you tomorrow. Mods, thank you guys so much for modding. Could not do any of this without you. And I will catch you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much.